What up, though? You are now listening to another episode of Dead End Gaming. I am 1/5 of your host, BZ430, back again, episode 145, recording via Zoom. Yeah, I guess before we get things going, before I introduce everybody. Well, I can't introduce everybody real quick. We got Bloodbath.
Kev in this bitch.
Hey, and Kyla would be saying that, but she's taking care of business right now. She's with us tonight, y'all. Don't worry. We got he's taking care of business. Is he? Oh, we got Granddad Willie in the building. Granddad Willie.
Granddaughter, 1,000 Hours, album of the century. That's if you know what happened, you know what happened. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Kids in the back, you can hear
it. And we got the homie the Eric V that has an announcement to make.
What up? It's the Eric V. Mask has been guessing what this announcement would be, and it's true. It's the Eric V for the last time. for a while, I might, I've been considering coming back, but for right now, yes, I'm taking a step back from Dead End Gaming to put more of my efforts into my YouTube streamer school stuff, and also to just kind of like re-get my life back, because I feel like I've lost it for the past few months. It's been a good life, but I just feel like I've been a real busy person, and when you're an introverted person like me, you like to have time to yourself to just like get back into your creative zone. So that's what I'm going to be using Tuesday nights for going forward. But of course, if BZ needs me to help him on Thursdays, or we have events, we start going back to the studio, they need any help with streaming, I got y'all. But as for weekly podcast episodes, I will be away for a bit. And of course, when Halo comes out, I'm coming to talk about that shit. Y'all better know.
He don't like us no more, y'all. That's what he's saying.
Nah,
just we get it, bro. We get it. We unbearable sometimes. I
just gotta reallocate my time.
I feel that, man. Well, look, I hope this helps you out, though. I hope you're able to accomplish your goals. I know what it's like trying to balance a whole bunch of stuff at one time, and you kind of get burnt out. Mm-hmm. You want to just be like, I just need to kind of step back. So, wish you the best, bro. Yeah, you will be missed.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, if anybody know, I know, because
hell yeah.
Damn it, all this shit that I'm involved in. Sometimes I wish I can dedicate more time to the gaming stuff that I want to do, but it's just like this stuff be pulling me away from stuff, so it just be like, damn. But wish you the best, man.
Yeah,
wish you
appreciate.
And like I said, it's look, what's that little corny term they always say? It's just not goodbye. It's just see you later.
See you later.
See you later, or whatever. So I know you still gonna be around. I know you. I'm pretty sure I'm a phone call away. So if I need something, I'm gonna call your ass like, hey, man.
Absolutely. And just like Diogen said, I meant to say that earlier. I meant to lead with that. But everybody got Xboxes. Everybody got Game Pass. I feel like Kev, you got Game Pass? I feel like Kev still. Yeah. Okay, Kev got Game Pass. Everybody got Game Pass.
Everybody got Game Pass. We all got Game Pass. So we good.
We out here, man. We got Beasley to play Persona 5. We did some great things. Now he knows he doesn't like it.
What you're saying is your mission is accomplished.
Y'all forced my hand, though. Y'all forced my hand.
If you think about it, this is the perfect time for Eric to leave. He's kind of like knocked off all of his accomplishments. Like he got us to play Xbox. He got us to get on Game Pass.
Yeah, not even play Xbox. Own an Xbox.
Xbox. Like he came through and he kind of just said, I got a mission. He's like, mission accomplished. Let me walk off into the sunset with my backpack.
If Eric doing the Kobe, Mamba out.
But yeah, man, we're gonna make this episode a great one. Don't come up fucking up on the last part of the episode with the questions and shit. It's my last time.
Y'all better come right. Y'all better come right with the.
They're gonna do it just cause you leaving.
Right.
Y'all better, probably so. They might just fuck up just to piss you off.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, but for those that don't know, this show is separated into 3 parts. We do the games that we played. Second, news and topics, and then the third part we do our scenarios or one gotta go and live questions from you guys. So with that being said, Bloodbath, what you been playing this week?
All right, this week I played like Chaos City. I'm trying to go back in order to like the oldest first. Like Chaos City with you.
Man, that shit was crazy, wasn't it?
I'm glad you liked the game because I really like the game. I play it all the time. I played with Isaiah like recently, Isaiah and Quan at the same time. So we were on the same team. And then Isaiah was trying to be Quan's best friend. I let him know we don't do that.
What's that mean?
Isaiah was trying to be friendly. He's like, damn, Quan's really good. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So, you know, just gotta keep Quan down.
But wait a minute, aren't y'all on teams though? When y'all together?
Yeah.
Why?
What you don't understand, Bees, is it don't matter if Kev and Quan are on teams on the same podcast. Kev don't fuck with Quan.
Yeah, I don't really like, compliment that nigga.
And I respect Kev's consistency because even if somebody compliments that man, he's like, I don't care.
I got you. Okay.
He was like, yeah, man, Quan's inconsistent KOs. And the nigga was only MVP one time. And the one time Quan was MVP, he had to go around bragging about it. This is why he can't have nice things. He don't know how to act. So yeah, we played KO City with them, and I played with you, and then we had some good games. We had some really good games.
We did. We really did.
You came in starting off with great catches. You start off with great catches.
That's all you kept
ain't too much more to build on.
That's all you would say. You were like, hey man, I see you can catch. You know what? I'm good. I see you catching real good. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm kind of a natural. I mean, I'm kind of a natural.
If you could catch, you could win. You know.
Yeah. I do. Yeah. I mean, the more you started saying it, and I was playing, I was like, okay, yeah, catching is definitely one of the most important things playing this bad boy.
Yeah,
so,
it was either you're gonna catch it, you're gonna move out the way, and you was choosing to catch most of the time, and it was working a good bit. So I was happy.
When I know somebody was trying to line me up, I was like, come on, bring it.
Mm-hmm.
I catch that bad boy and knock him upside their damn head. Yeah,
he really don't have too much more to work on, but he had a solid first outing. It was a solid first outing.
Thank you.
Then what else I played? I played something else. I know I played something else, but I can't remember right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say I played Apex. Played some Apex a couple days ago. I was complete ass. Like, if there was a word for worse than ass, I was the shit that came out of it. Like, I was terrible. Because I ain't been playing like that. I got in there missing people standing right in front of me, you know, ass type stuff. Like, the niggas wasn't even moving. Like, I was like, oh hell no, Kev, I don't know what you doing. So I sat in the firing range for a couple hours. Like, I'm not finna do this again. And then I got back on today. I got back on today because the new season dropped. I didn't play great. I played okay. I got better over time. I was playing with Killamar and Granddad Willie over there. Did we win anything?
We won. We were winning in arenas, and then we went to ranked, and then that was a bad idea. We won our first match. That don't count. But then, every other match we lost.
We lost every game. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? And it
was stupid shit too.
It was sometimes I might overextend a little bit, but I'd still be hitting niggas. It'd be weird.
That was the thing. Like, we'll be knocking, we'll knock somebody, or we'll be like close to like they'll be like one shot away, and then they'll do some crazy shit. Like that Seer and that Wraith that we was dealing with.
That make no sense.
Right.
So that's pretty much all I've been playing. As far as video games wise, I played some dominoes and some spades, but those aren't video games.
Oh man, that's what's up. Hell yeah, spades. Hell yeah.
We still got to do that. We still got to play spades.
Hell yeah. I go next. So yeah, just like Kevin mentioned, I finally played KO City because Kev been bugging me about it for the longest. Like, yo, B, you play KO City? You download it? I'm like, so I hit him up. I was like,
DMX. You made me sound like DMX.
Either you gonna play it, you gonna play it or not. What you gonna do? You gonna play it, B, or what? What you gonna do? Come on.
I gotta say it.
What you gonna do? Come on. Yeah, I got people playing. And Granddad Willie, he played it too. You know what I'm saying? You gonna play it?
You gotta play.
So I was like, yeah, I bet. So I told him, I like, yo, okay, I'm ready. Let's play. He was like, all right, cool. I ain't doing nothing today. Let's bet. So
we was supposed to stream it. Say that we was supposed to stream it, but you know what I'm saying?
I changed my mind. I just didn't feel like setting up or whatever.
It would have been the best time because you would have learned. Like they would have saw your progression.
Yeah, they would have saw me. Yeah, I know.
We won almost every game.
Yeah, I think when he lost, like what, twice maybe?
Yeah,
if that. Yeah. So yeah, it was that was cool. That was fun playing KO City. You got me, Kevin. You got me. So I think, you know, whenever it was at level 25, I might as well just go ahead and purchase it right now because I'm pretty sure once I get to level 25, I'm gonna keep playing.
But if you're playing on Xbox, you playing on Game Pass, you ain't got to purchase it.
Oh, bet. Well, thank you. Thanks for saying that. Cool. Well, Game Pass for the win. Thank you very much, the Eric V.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Kletchy.
I also been playing Dishonored. I started with Dishonored. I think I'm almost.
I saw that.
I'm about to finish it. That shit is Cause shout out to Bell. Bell kept telling me like, "Yo, man, if you think you're gonna like Deathloop, you should play Dishonored, whatever. You know, it's made by Bethesda and everything." He was like the same. You know, it kind of got the same feel or whatever. I was like, "Okay, cool." So I've been playing that. Yeah, I fucks with it. I'm playing all the Dishonored games, and it's on Game Pass. So I was like, let me go ahead and download this and get started on that. So I played. I'm about to finish Dishonored, the Definite Edition, and I'm gonna play Part 2, and I'm gonna play it's like another one. It ain't Part 3, but it's like another expansion from Part 2, I think. So I've been playing that. Iron Banner is today, so I've been on Destiny. I was on Destiny playing some Iron Banner today. I hit up Tyler, but I forgot that today was Apex new season of Apex, so I definitely know she wasn't gonna fuck with me with Iron Banner. I played this new game I was mentioning to you earlier, Eric. I think it was my pre-show on Game Pass called Ascent.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I downloaded that. Yeah, I played a little bit of that because it was it just came out I think like early this week or like late last week, so I downloaded and played that game. Of course, I played Gears. Finished up Gears 3 with Eric, yes, Granddad, sir, and Isaiah, and me and Granddad started on Gears 4. So we about to get that thing laid out on that one. That shit, man, it looks tight.
It looks crazy, but it's just such a change of pace because you shoot all them robots and stuff. It's not the same as shooting
it's not the same. It's shooting the monsters and stuff.
Yeah, but it looks great though. It does look. It
looks great, and I mean I like the way it feels and the way the shooting. I'm like, holy shit, this shit does feel a lot better.
So I remember y'all saying like Gears 1 felt kind of clunky. You feel like Gears 4 feels like how it should feel?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 3 almost kind of. I feel like 3 was definitely the same as 1 as far. Well, not the same, but like 3 definitely was not as clunky as the first one, in my opinion. 2 was like a little bit of improvement. It was still kind of clunky, but 3 was like, okay, shit, this shit is like what 1 should have been. And I feel like they got everything right with Gears 3.
Yeah, it just seemed like they did a slow progression with how the game flowed throughout each game. And
of course, 4, of course, 4 is gonna feel the best right now because of his Xbox One. Of it was
the FPS boost and everything like that, so it just moved really smooth. Yeah,
but so far, and I think I'm gonna stand by this. Even when we finish 4, so far Gears 3 is my favorite. So far, Gears 3 is definitely my favorite Gears so far. But you know what? We just started 4, so let me still kind of say my opinion, but I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna still like 3 more. But
what y'all thinking of the characters right now? I know y'all still early in the game, but
I mean, I wish we still had Marcus.
Marcus and everybody. Yeah, it's weird to kind of because you get used because we binge play these games. Right, we're used to these characters. So now that we got this new, I don't even remember their names. But
I don't either. But as much as I hate Cole, I'm like, damn, I kind of
you missed the Cole train. You missed the Cole train.
Hearing his corny ass on the Gears game. Yeah, so it's like, damn. So I kind of miss Cole because as corny as he was, he brought personality to the game. You know what I mean? Like as corny as he was, but you know, that's just me just going off on him every time. But like he wasn't in there. I'm like, damn, this shit feel odd as hell. Like where's the corniness from Cole? Like where is that shit? So yeah, these characters like Granddad, I don't even know their name. Like we knew the other guy's name right away. Like that's how attached me and Granddad was to our characters. Like we was fucked up when Dom. Spoiler alert. We was fucked up when Dom died.
Right.
I gotta say it. We was fucked up. That fucked up me and Granddad. We was on stream like,
actually me because that's who I was playing with.
That's who you was playing with, right?
Now. Like, bro, like how you gonna take away my character?
You got the brother. You got the brother. That's the other guy. Then
I don't even remember his name either. But
he was supposed to. All I remember is that's the person that Drake was supposed to do the voiceover.
Yeah, Drake was supposed to be his voice, which would not have worked at all. So that didn't happen.
Right.
Drake, the Canadian Drake.
Yes, the Canadian Drake.
Champagne Poppy.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
In Gears of War.
Yes, in Gears of War 3.
I don't know who decided against that. Yeah, exactly. So whoever decided not against that, they need a raise because that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
So one last question. Y'all feel like y'all, I don't know, I guess missed out on the series or whatever since y'all wasn't playing Xbox games? Like y'all felt like, damn, I wish I was here for this?
Yeah, definitely. That's how I feel with
Halo?
I kind of feel with Halo as well. Like when me and you was playing them, Eric, I was like, Yeah, I can see why. Like, I can see why I'm liking this game because, for one, because I love Destiny so much. And I think at some point the same people that made made Halo was working on Destiny. So I was like, yeah, I kind of see why I like this game. So I mean, like, I remember playing it back in the day because I know some of my homies had it when I was playing multiplayer, but like I never dug into the game because I never owned the Xbox. But yeah, playing Halo, I was like, damn, I kind of hate I missed this train when it was like popping back then.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the same way with Gears. I kind of like, damn, because I already know just by looking at Gears, the way that is the style of it, over the shoulder, third person. I'm like, okay, I fucks with that. Like all that shit. I'm like, yeah, it got all the ingredients I like, as far as in the game. I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised I missed that one too. But another game I played, I downloaded again. And I played it's a little funner with playing with folks. It's Warframe. I re-downloaded Warframe because, like I said, when I played, I was by myself. I played like 2 or 3 missions. I'm like, man, this shit boring. But when I was playing with some people, I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit is kind of fun. Like this shit is where it's at. And plus, it looks good on PS5. It looks fucking amazing on PS5. And what else I played? I played a game of 2K. And I was playing a lot of games this week. Hold on. What else did I play?
I just want to tell the fans out there that my other 2K player is maxed out and ready when we hit the park, so we have options now.
Let's do it. Let's do it then. And I played. I went back. I got back on Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh, okay.
I was on Game Pass. Like, damn, I need to play this. Like. Because they got the updated version on there now, so and the same thing with Doom as well. But yeah, I played that. So yeah, them all the games I've been playing this week.
Busy list long as shit.
Yeah, I was pretty active, man. I was pretty active today, man. Yeah, I was pretty active. So, Granddad, what you been playing?
So yeah, Apex. Been playing. I played some Apex yesterday because I knew it was the last day, so I was trying to just kind of like get as many of the little tokens and stuff as possible. So yeah, I played some last night. Then I played again today with Kev and Killamar. And then I also played a couple trios matches before that. Got 2 wins actually. I like Fuse's buffs. I like I like the fact that his knuckle cluster does last longer, and the ring does help you see people. So like that combined with see or scan, if he's on the team, you do it right on high ground. It actually works out really, really well. So it's kind of dope. But yeah, I like season 10 so far. I'm gonna definitely be playing a lot more. Also played some Mortal Kombat. Played the new Combat League happening, so play that. Play some Guilty Gear Strive. Played a little bit more Returnal. Went back to that. That shit's still hard and frustrating where I'm at. And since I haven't played it in a while, it's even more difficult and frustrating because I gotta get used to it again. Played some Mario Kart, played a little bit more Hades, but I tried to do the other escape, but I didn't get there yet. So I still got one more escape to do to get the quote unquote real ending, if that is the real ending. And trying to think, is there anything? I was gonna play 2K because me and B, we got to play our game still, but you wanted to stream it. You said you want to stream that. So I gotta still play, so I still gotta play 2K. And I'm thinking about getting another player too, because I only got one player. So I'm thinking about getting like a big or something like that. I'm just trying to.
Man, you might well just wait to 2K22 drop.
We don't need no more bigs.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't want to get another point, or I don't want to get a 2 guard. So I'm like, I don't know maybe I just stick with my one player, because I was like, we already got enough bigs on the team. So I'm like, but I'm thinking like, because everybody else got 2 players. I'm like, should I have another player?
I don't got 2 players.
B only got the one.
Oh, you only got? I thought you had another player for B.
I did a while ago, but I deleted. But y'all,
I could have sworn you said you made another player.
Yeah, I did, but I do. Yeah, I don't.
People have 2 is me and Dab, the people who don't be touching the ball as much. So we was like, shit, we got time to do all kinds of other shit.
That's real.
The people that don't be touching the ball. I don't touch the ball as much either, except when I'm getting the rebound.
That's not your position.
That's your position when I'm getting the rebound.
And then when you need to touch the ball, you won't be getting no damn boards.
I do get it. Like, you gonna act like I ain't out here.
You really tried that, man.
That's like you really just tried.
You know this man don't get boards till at least halfway through the second quarter.
No,
come on now.
No, you gonna act like I ain't out here averaging like 20 rebounds a game.
Now you a slow starter, but you be there when it's time. It's time. You be out there getting them.
Damn right I do.
Now, the person who need the second player is FIFA. FIFA the one need to make a second build.
Man, FIFA. FIFA just I'll be out there doing whatever. I swear.
When he
talking about FIFA
hey,
last
I ain't gonna lie though. When people be getting ripped up, I be wanting to laugh so bad, but I'm like, I can't do that.
What you mean?
I be laughing.
We be dying, bro.
I be laughing.
I don't be hearing y'all laughing.
FIFA can't ever catch a break, boy. God damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
That man is pluckable. That man is so pluckable, bro. That man is a harp on the court, bro.
We be like, I thought you had unpluggable. He was like, I do.
No, you don't.
No, he don't. No, he do not, bro.
Every time, people try to take the ball back.
That man gets the ball. They be like, "Give me that." He be like,
it be so funny because I end up passing the granddad because I be wanting him to push the ball up. I'm like, "Fuck granddad here, you push it up."
Right? Because every time FIFA touch, I be scared. I'm like, "Bro, don't get stolen. Don't get it stolen."
I be saying as soon as niggas I take FIFAs, I'm like, it was only a matter of time. You don't even hear me say that shit. It was only a matter of time.
God. Eric is over there cracking.
Because people don't catch no break. Is the mic still on? He fake news. Fucking dead in hip hop. He can't pick the list. Dead in gaming. He pluckable as hell.
Man, he is pluckable.
Oh man, this is tragic.
The best for this man. He just be doing this to himself.
Yeah,
don't know why.
He doesn't do himself. We draw whole plays, and people don't follow none of that shit.
Yes,
so like,
we gonna run a whole zone play. This man grab the ball and just go straight to the rack, bro.
Yes.
I'm like, bro, what happened to the plan?
We'll agree. All right, y'all. We need to slow it down and pass more. Run out some clock. People touch the ball, just start dunking.
Go right to the rack. Yes, he everybody.
You ain't passing to no damn body.
Our possession is supposed to be like a whole good. We supposed to utilize the 24 seconds. 5 seconds in, he dunking. Right. I'm like, bruh, what we doing?
I'm not trying to sit here and go all.
He's like, no, that plan was for y'all, not for me.
On FIFA again because we did this last time.
We did.
It's probably going to happen again. I'm very sure it's going to happen again. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is when we play 2K. We do need to stream it more. I agree with some of y'all saying we do need to stream it more. So soon as Dab, my cousin, he moved, he waiting to get internet in his new house. As soon as he get the internet back in his new house,
we back on the
we'll be with it. So, but I do remember what I forgot. I tried to play Splitgate because I remember we talking about the Halos. Splitgate it's new to console. It's in beta. It's a shooter where all the people who played it say basically like the shooting and the gameplay kind of feels like Halo, but the mechanics is you can make portals like in Portal to like go through walls and stuff and pop out in different places. But it's everybody who's played it. It said it's really fun. They say it's going to be a free to play game regardless, even though it's still in beta. They say they think it's going to be probably the new hotness going forward. I tried to play it, but the queue times are long as fuck. They've been long as fuck. That's why I didn't get to play it. I downloaded it, couldn't play it. Like niggas are saying like they be waiting like a half hour at least to play a game. So it's like, nah, bro, it's not that serious.
My coworker been trying to get me on that game, but
wait. So is it like it's not like a battle royale? It's kind of like a Call of Duty, Destiny type thing.
It's technically an arena shooter. That's what those are called. So it's like it's kind of like Eric would know more. I don't play Halo, so I can't tell you, but I played enough Halo to be like you can walk up and pick up the guns you want from certain areas and use them type shit. It's like that. It's one of those games. But you can jump through walls. But it's like all the walls that you could portal through are marked. You can't portal through any old damn wall or floor. There's certain ones that are lined and you could tell. But it's got a bunch of different game modes. It's been popping on PC for a little while. Just hit consoles recently. So that's why these queue times is horrendous.
Is it free?
It's free. It's free, but it's still in beta. But even when it drops all the way, it's going to be free to play regardless. And then, I expected. We got to give it some time because like it's a really small team. So like legit, only 4 people working on this game. And they just got more funding like last week. So like they should be able to purchase more servers and stuff. So we got to give it time. The game is called Splitgate. Again, everybody go download it and let me know if y'all can get in. I just wasn't willing to wait no half hour, 45 minutes just to play one round in a game I never played before. Not doing it.
Feel that. My turn?
Yeah, your turn. Eric, what
you play?
I finished off Gears 3 with B and Willie and Isaiah. We're playing it on hardcore mode. We didn't have too much trouble. It wasn't much left to go, so we did that. Finished off Doom Eternal Ancient Gods Part 1. Started on Part 2. It's dope. It's Doom Eternal, with ray tracing. It's amazing. Apex Season 10 started today. Played some of that. I'm liking the new Rampage gun. I went back to Caustic. for now. But he did me all right. I wasn't mad at my performance with Caustic. We didn't win no games, but I did a few duos matches, got close to winning a whole lot, but didn't get the dub, so I don't really count them like that anyway. I like what they did with World's Edge as far as the map changes. I just like when they change shit in general. It feels new, feels fresh. What else? I haven't tried out the hop up because I wasn't using a hemlock or a wingman when I ran across it. The alternator has a silencer on it now. I was noticing that in the firing range. So I guess that's
silencer.
Yeah, like when you shoot it, it kind of whistles. So I guess it's kind of like maybe
I think it's because of the hop up.
Maybe
because it's in the care package now, ain't it?
Right, it's in the care package, yeah. But it also has a hop up on it. It has the disruptor round. So when you hit a nigga with a shield, it hits harder.
Oh, maybe that's why it sounds like that. Okay, that's the hop up. Okay, great. The new coincidence got good. Yeah,
he's decent.
I've had him on my team the entire time I was playing with Caustic, and of course, when you play with somebody who disrupts vision, and then you have a teammate with enhanced vision that can really give an advantage to your team. However, I was noticing teams with Seer and Bloodhound, which was confusing. I'm like, why are y'all combining these legends? I don't know, but
I've seen that meta too.
I've seen it a lot. I don't
trying to see everything.
And that was my logic. I'm like, I guess they just want to see everything all the time, but I'm trying to blind and poison motherfuckers. But it was great, like going back to Caustic and being able to block doors off while I'm healing up and shit. That was fun. But yeah, Apex new season looks good so far. I haven't played any arenas yet. As I told y'all last week, I got invited to the Halo Infinite flight. I was not able to play on it Thursday night because they didn't send out key codes. You just had to go on Halo Waypoint. The website was down, wasn't working, so I didn't get to play it till Friday. I played it Friday and Saturday, streamed it on Friday. When I played it, I didn't have access to the actual multiplayer modes. All I got to fight against were bots. Supposedly on Sunday nights, they opened it up to actual multiplayer and a third map. For some reason, they kind of drip fed the content. So the first night you had one map, few weapons. The next night you had more weapons, another map. And then the final night you got to play against humans with another map with all the weapons, I guess. I wasn't really a fan of that because I don't be having all day and shit. But it feels like old Halo in a good way. The time to kill seems a little bit faster. You can still sprint, clamber, slide from Halo 5, but you can't use like the boost jetpacks or whatever. So it's a good balance of bringing Halo to a more modern age, because people who come to Halo tend to have complaints about how slow the game is. So it is a little bit faster. So I think it'll be a little bit more welcoming to new players without imitating Call of Duty, which was my biggest complaint about Halo 4. I'm looking forward to it. I tell you all the time, though, I'm most excited about Halo's campaign. There was no vehicles in the beta, which is also a big aspect of Halo that I love. And again, I didn't get to use any of the new weapons against any actual human enemies. So the bots, while they were like competent, the score was like 50-12 and shit. So the games weren't all that engaging. The graphics were fine. I play on a Series X on a 4K 120 hertz TV. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. If it gets delayed again, that would kind of suck, but whatever. But like I said, again, I'm more here for the campaign. But I am looking forward to cross-play and free-to-play, because I get to smack everybody's asses who are new at Halo. Anyway, that's it. Oh, wait, sorry. Old School Saturday was Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I realized I never played this game before. I played Budokai's 1 and 2, never played 3. I don't like the way they structure the story like that. Like Budokai 1, they just went straight through the story. You know what? Here's what it was. I didn't dislike how they structured the story. I disliked how they structured the story for streaming. Because with Budokai 1, you're watching the sagas again, you reliving shit. And then in Budokai 3, I'm flying around the map, I land to a spot, they do a little bit of talking with like pictures and text. And then I do a fight. Like, for instance, I fought Frieza with Goku on Namek. And I don't think I ever got the Super Saiyan power until after I beat Frieza. And I'm like, that's supposed to be like a moment. That's supposed to be like a thing. But I beat Frieza as like regular ass Goku. And it was just like, all right, moving on.
Did you go KO Ken?
I did KO Ken. You know, it was, and I've said this about the other Budokai games as well, but Budokai is a game that is great, or it's a series that's great because it's Dragon Ball Z. It's not great independent of the franchise it's based on. Like if these were nobody characters, you wouldn't give a fuck. But that's what makes fighters so great. That it's great whether or not you got Goku, Trunks, whoever in that shit. But
because it's I feel like I agree with everything you just said. The only reason we like Dragon Ball Z Budokai or Tenkaichi is because it's Dragon Ball. Arena fighters really aren't very good games. We just like the characters so much that we just let it go. Same thing with Naruto Storm and shit. Those games are made to be played one single player. The fact that they have a whole scene of people who have competitions for it wasn't supposed to happen. That's why those competitions really make no sense, because the games are broken. They have to ban so many characters and moves. It's like, nigga, what's the point of even having a whole competitive scene?
That's real.
But
I also did the Play for Change charity, which I played Ridge Racer 4, which I've played a lot. I talked about it a lot. Some of the best music in gaming to this day, even though that game came out in 1998. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to beat it. I just wasn't able to beat it. I didn't have enough time. I had an 1.5 hour slot. If it was my stream where I had 3 hours, I could have beat the shit, but I don't know. Shit was rough. Later on, even though it wasn't a game, the Play for Change charity did surpass its goal of $5,000, so that's amazing. Majestic did her segment at my place as well, and then my girl made her, I guess, Twitch debut with Majestic, so they did a little talk or whatever as Majestic was being paid to eat Bean Boozled beans, which has flavors like snot and dirty socks and whatever. What? It's just like gross jelly beans.
Bean Boozled beans.
Bean Boozled, yeah. She hates honey as well, so she was eating biscuits, Popeye's biscuits with honey with no drink. And there was also a reward.
Basically, you're trying to commit murder. You're trying to kill somebody on stream.
She's trying to die.
That's what people were paying for. People were paying for her to die.
People were paying to see a murder. What they were trying.
That's what they were paying for.
Murder was the case, and they blamed Twitch. Right? Okay.
There was also a reward that if somebody paid enough money, she would pie herself in the face. So if y'all follow me on Twitter, you may have seen me get pied in the face for absolutely no reason. But it was a great stream, great weekend, great week, all that shit. That's all my games. Yes.
Okay. Oh man. All right, so on to news and topics. Granddad. This one is not shocking to me. Horizon Forbidden West is delayed to 2022. That's kind of not surprising.
It's not a surprise though.
Nobody want to play it no way, so it's cool. They keep pushing it.
You don't want to play it.
You don't want to play.
They said Patapon 3 getting pushed back. You got the whole that TV getting flipped.
But I mean, what a lot of games already been pushing back, with Deathloop and hell, just the name. I can't even think off the top of my head some more, but
Halo.
Halo getting pushed back. Like all these games getting pushed back. I'm actually not surprised. I'm really not. It's not nothing where I'm like, oh man, like it's just kind of like, yeah, this kind of saw this shit kind of coming, like, Do
you still think it's? Remember when we said that it's probably a case that not enough people have PS5s or consoles to be able to.
Well, no, because it's gonna be on PS4 as well. So,
well, yeah, that's true.
It's not like it's strictly PS5 game. You know what I'm saying? Like Deathloop.
Yeah.
Is. So. With Deathloop, I can understand that excuse, but with this one, I don't think that would be the excuse. I don't know if it's just they just like we just gonna wait. Games being put. I don't know. I don't really know the exact reasoning, but can't blame it on it being a PS5 game because, like I said, they're releasing on both PS4 and PS5 when it comes out. So I don't know, but yeah, like I said, seeing that news, I was like, So all these games being pushed back, it wasn't surprising for me, in my opinion. It just wasn't.
Hell no. I wasn't surprised at all. In fact, I laughed. I sat here cackling to myself. It was a deep guttural guffaw, if you will.
Man, get your ass in the damn.
Man, use the word guffaw in 2021.
You on timeout. But
no, like I'm not upset about it. Like I said, I kind of figured this was gonna happen. It's just the way that things are these days in the gaming world, especially with these AAA games that people are waiting for.
Yeah.
If a game ain't getting pushed back, then it's actually kind of weird. And Horizon getting pushed back to 2022, I don't mind it. I mean I'm gonna play it whenever it decides to come out, and that just means more time for the game to be developed and worked on. Based off what we saw with that last trailer, the game looks great. So that just gives it more time for it to look even more great, and more polished and more refined. So, Yeah, I mean, I'm not actually upset at all. It's like, yeah, I guess we're not gonna get it for the end of the year, but I mean, when it does come out, it's gonna come out, and then it's gonna be one of the best games. It's gonna be the best game of 2022 instead of 2021. That's all it's gonna be, unless God of War come out that same year, then they gonna have to share the crown probably. Well, I don't know, because Halo coming out too. So Halo, if Halo Infinite is as good as everybody hopes it is, it's probably gonna be a good year next year for everything. So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully 22 we get all the smoke. At least some of the smoke that we've been anticipating.
Yeah, they gotta make a big move now because at that point the console will be over a year. The new consoles will be over a year old, and they got to really start showing. Okay, they got to put their money. They got to put their money where their hardware is. Like, okay, this has been out. People have supported these. They've been selling out. Let's crank out some games now that people can feel is worthwhile with these consoles, even though it's still coming out on the prior gen. I'm pretty sure they want people to experience these games on next gen, all of them. So,
yeah.
Something I've been noticing about these stories, now that I look a little bit deeper into them, they seem to be rumors and not fully confirmed. But I think we can still assume that it will be delayed. I do just want to put that out there in case, it is coming out holiday season. I guess that would be great, but I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, people going to get excited about what they want to get excited about. I'm not going to get excited about this, as y'all know, because I think the first game was complete mid.
Did you end up beating it, Kev?
I did. I beat it. I beat it just so y'all couldn't say, we got to get to the end. No, I got to the end. It didn't get no better.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what it is. A lot of stuff is getting delayed. I didn't really expect it to come out this year. No way. Nothing comes out on time no more, because that's just how games are right now.
That's how it is. Right. That's just the season we're in, man. Games say they're gonna come out, then they getting delayed. Especially stuff that
they should just stop doing that. They just say just announce the game and then say coming soon and leave it at that until it's ready to come out.
I've seen that. For recently for Esports Boxing Club, the boxing game I'm telling you about. They dropped a really good new trailer.
I saw that.
And then it's good. But they even at the end they said the reason we don't put in a release date on it is because we don't want to get y'all hopes up and then not be able to deliver it on time. Right. So we're just gonna keep saying the game is on the way. And I was like, I respect it.
That's real. Yeah. That's real.
But the game is looking really good though, and it's still in alpha, so it's only gonna get better. And they keep getting more and more fighters licensed.
BZ don't give a damn. He's still gonna shit on it.
No, look here. If they clean up what I want them to clean up and the game is nice, I'm gonna give it props.
You said the footwork looked good, right, B? But it was the hands you didn't like?
The hands look a little,
The footwork is only getting better. The footwork gets better every trailer.
The footwork looks great. Like
all the movement they showed how it looked when you get staggered and stuff. They showed like when you wobble and everything now.
Yeah.
So they adding a lot. They just got to get them hands together.
Them hands is just stiff. Like wasn't the hands ain't so stiff?
Yeah, they got to get them hands.
They said that I think they said every fighter has 42 punches. So it's like everybody has a variety.
Yeah,
man, this still look good though, bro.
It still looks good. That's what I'm saying.
It do.
It's coming along.
It's coming along a real long way.
And it's still in alpha. You know what I'm saying? Like they still got so much more work to put into it. But I'm telling you.
Well, damn it, them punches better be good then.
He's trying to say, I want to see somebody just. I want to see somebody.
If everything else is good, if we already compliment how everything else is good, then they should work on get the punches going good. I'll be happy. Because the lineup, the boxes is very impressive.
They got everybody.
Yeah, they got everybody.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, they didn't win hand with this one.
And maybe what they're doing at this point is they're trying to secure as many of these licenses as possible so they can make sure it's a legit game. Mm-hmm. And then once they get all those licenses like 100% locked down, then they can say, okay, let's finish up with these last little kinks, the hand movements and the everything like that. Because they probably already know where they want to go with it, but they're probably got one foot in getting these licenses and 1 foot in making sure the game looks great. So they're probably splitting their time, and they're an indie developer still. So so they got up. But I mean, like I said, the way that this is looking, bro, man, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Every time I see it, I'm more and more impressed. I really want to give them the benefit of the doubt and just assume this game is going to be decent at the least. And it's going to be the first. It's going to be the first installment. So they're going to have time to fix it.
Right.
Yeah, man. I'm just hoping. I'm like, man. I'm trying not to get too hyped. Like, But y'all know I've been fiending. Y'all know I've been fiending for a boxing game, man.
Yeah, they get these punches, but no, if they can do the footwork as good as they got the footwork looking, they can get the punches looking right too. I think it's just a matter of just working out the kinks. But man,
what does it look like to you, Eric? Because like a non-sports person, does it look like something that even you try, or just like, nah, I still not looking at it?
I mean, I'll try everything.
Get you.
Now, would I buy everything is a whole different question. Now, it looks fun to me. Like if I was, let's say, situation, I'm over at somebody's house, they playing ESBC. I had to read that shit again. Mm-hmm. They playing ESBC. Hey, Eric, you want to play? Yeah, I'll pick up the controller. I'll definitely play it. Like at the end of the day, it's still, I sound like FIFA. But at the end of the day, it's offense, it's defense. It's like, fighting game shit, but just different mechanics. So, I've played boxing games in the past. I'll still be up for it. I think it looks competent right now. There's a whole lot of camera sway, and I think the one of y'all camera people helped me out. The whole the blur, the bokeh effect. I feel like
motion blur.
Motion blur?
Well, motion blur too, but I feel like the bokeh effect is kind of strong on the crowd in the back, and I'm just like, it looks kind of like they want you to focus on the fighters a little bit too much, to the fact it's trying so hard to look real that it looks a little bit fake, kind of like Uncanny Valley effect a little bit for me. But as far as the gameplay goes, it looks good to me right now.
Man, I'm hoping.
Good luck.
I'm hoping I can. Yeah, I'm hoping I can be like, yo, granddad, y'all ready? Y'all already get this boxing match going on? Have some tournaments going on and stuff.
The shit talk is gonna be crazy,
the shit talking is gonna be nuts.
Oh yeah,
man, it's gonna be something else, man.
Shit, so hopefully.
And we all starting from scratch too, so it ain't ain't gonna be no advantages or nothing like that. It's gonna be like, all right, let's get it.
Right.
I agree.
Ready to whip some ass. All right, so we're still in the PlayStation realm a little bit. And speaking of PlayStation 5, sold 10 million units worldwide.
They diamond.
And quicker than PS4. And I'm like, to who? But at the same time, I guess if you count the
scalpers.
Yeah, I guess
they count all them scalp versions.
Yeah, that count as a sale. So technically, but yeah, the fact that PlayStation 5 is sold quicker. I think it sold 10 million units in 249 days, and the PS4 sold 10 million units in 271 days. So, yeah, man, it's funny seeing that. Scalpers. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's just funny.
We don't have them bitches,
man. Everybody.
You don't have them.
Wow.
Jeez.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Oh.
It's cool, y'all.
That was a layup.
Damn.
Come on, that was too easy. Right.
He said that was a layup. Come on.
I don't have one either, Tyler. And it's just you.
That's crazy because whatchamacallit just got one. FIFA. He just.
You know what else I ain't got? COVID.
Oh shit!
I held it.
Now you went. You went to the hard left for no reason.
You left yourself open for that one, bro.
You're right. That was a gut punch.
He left himself open a bunch of times to show us. Right? You know what? I'm gonna just let it go.
I don't mean it, Granddad. I'm sorry. I was the mediator earlier. I just, you kind of hurt my feelings right there.
You kind of hurt my feelings right there.
Clip that shit.
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy that Sony is still somewhat taking W's, even though it doesn't seem like the rest of the people seem to. Because I saw the tweet when the tweet went out, and then I just saw the replies. I was just like, oh my god, people are going ham. Like, who got it? Who you sold it to? Who? I mean, like, what? How is it getting all these records and stuff like that? And then I don't got no damn place. I can't go in the store and get one. So yeah, it's just like people are still having a hard time getting their hands on this console, and then here you go, you bragging like, well, hey, PlayStation just sold this many, 10 million, consoles and stuff, and then people are kind of like, well, damn, how come I don't have this shit in my house? Like, so it's just funny seeing, I like seeing the funny tweets and the responses from it when I saw it, because I was literally thinking that, but then I just saw people tweeting, I was just like, oh, okay, like. I never thought going in 2021, I figured by like February or March it would be fairly easy to get a PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying?
I thought so too.
The fact that we're in August and it's still like you're fighting every tooth and nail just to get your hands on a PS5 is insane to me. So,
but what I don't get is why now though. It's like it literally feels like the demand for it. Well, it's probably not gone, but it just feels like there's no real hype around it, like it was when it first came out. So I don't get why people are still trying to hoard these systems. Like what's the point at this point? Like really? Because I know they're not flipping them like they used to. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people still sitting on like a lot of these scalpers sitting on a ton of PlayStation 5s.
Oh, yep, I bet they are.
And it's like, well, now what are you gonna do with them? Because like they gotta sell them, but nobody's gonna spend $800 on a PS5 now because it's not a holiday. They probably gave up on that. You know, they're probably just waiting for a drop or waiting until they say, or they just gave up. They're like, whatever, it's not worth it. So.
And it still ain't enough games for that shit.
That's too. I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say that too. And it still ain't no major games out to really justify, except for a handful, but not to justify to want to spend that much money for it. So people just gonna wait and say, "I'll just stick with my PS4."
We're checking the prices.
We just talked about all the shit that's for got delayed till next year. So it's like, there's really no reason to be rushing to get one.
Right.
We're checking the prices for the PS5 on eBay. Yes.
That is crazy.
Like
the digital version, by the way.
Like $900. Like, bro, ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that shit.
That's crazy.
I'd rather not.
I mean, it says 8 watchers. That one says 103 sold, 3 watchers. So somebody buying it. I don't know who.
Yeah,
paying that much for
$1,000, $1,049. They crazy. They are,
man.
And that's a digital edition. Oh, it's a disc edition. Oh, okay. I thought
it's still crazy. Still though. Yeah.
And,
like, man, they tripping.
56 bids on this one. That's $900 right there.
56 bids on this one.
Hey.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. So yeah, they got to be counting those. They got to be counting those the scalpers and the Autobots and all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
the Autobots.
Once the stores get rid of the inventory.
What's your question, Kev?
I was saying, I mean, everything counts as a sale. Once the store gets rid of that inventory, it's a sale. I mean, just when the store's ordering it from them, is it selling up? So it's like, it's kind of odd of Sony to brag about their sales, kind of like you were saying, B, but they know that they haven't sold it to any of their real fans. Like, it's one of those things where you should have waited to be excited about your numbers. Like,
right.
I don't think they should keep their numbers a secret because they still have shareholders who want to know about sales. So they have to like produce them, but they can't be out here talking about it excited, like making articles to be excited about it. Because the article's going to get written regardless when they have their shareholder meetings, which are always public meetings. So it's like that people are going to find out the numbers, but they don't have to find them out with you being excited. Like, hey, look, we did this. Like, just be like, look, at the shareholder meeting, this was said. And I feel like that's different.
Yeah, but it's just to make them look good at the end of the day. It's a business and a company. So yeah, of course, like I completely agree with you, Kevin. Now, like, just say it in the shareholder meeting so the shareholders will feel like, okay, we're invested in a good company. But you think about it, there's 10 million sales, but probably only 1 million people have and 1 million of those are actual people or 2 million, or probably like 20% of that are actual people who own the console, and the rest are bots and scalpers hoarding a gang of PlayStations. Because you remember those pictures that used to come out where there would be people in a warehouse full of PlayStation, sitting on a pallet full of PlayStation 5s. So you just got to think about how many people are just hoarding these things. But at the end of the day, Sony's gonna definitely say, "Hey, look what we did, what we accomplished." But it don't feel like, like Kev said, it don't feel like you should really be like celebrating this. Because like, what are you celebrating? Like, you just had somebody on a computer with a program just scoop up all the store's inventories, and you're gonna say, "Oh, that's because we are providing all these systems for our fans." No, you're providing them for people who want to just use them to come up.
What pisses me off is these captures do not be working, bro. They be keeping me out, but they don't keep the robots out. Like, how that shit work? Like,
they should have just started like cut the online BS and just have people go in the store and get them. Like, say, all right, no more online. We're gonna ship them directly to the store. You want one old school way? Go in the store and get it. If you want to stand in line like a pair of Jordans, stand in line for a day or two and get it. That's what they should have did. That would have eliminated the whole thing. Don't even let them order it or reserve it online. Like, you got to be here and physically get it. Period.
They need to do the test like they do in Blade Runner instead of that capture shit. That's how they need to find out who real and who not.
And also, in that same vein, the Xbox Series consoles or the also the fastest selling Xboxes ever before, because again, bots are making sure people can't get a hold of these things.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like with the other numbers, they actually really mean something because this wasn't happening to the same degree. Like, certainly not like the PS2, because, you know, the internet wasn't internet like that back then. I mean, we had it, but it wasn't like on the same level.
And it's a pandemic and nobody's got anything to do. And gamers have more money because we grow up and we are older and we've been gaming all our lives.
Stock.
Right. Do y'all think that these like Microsoft and Sony, like based on this, because like their consoles are selling, do you think that they actually they're not gonna say it publicly, but they actually like the fact that there are things like bots and people and scalpers who are up here just mass buying up their systems because they're still making the profit and the money, but like it's easier for them to do it. They don't have to really work as much to get these sales like beforehand because they can just like, you know.
It goes back to what I was saying before. In order to sell software, like hardware is only half the battle. They sell their hardware at a loss. In order to sell that software, they need to sell the hardware. If the hardware is not moving, the software is not moving, which is, you know, leading into, you know, the possibility of games like Deathloop being delayed. But yeah, that shit is fucking whack. And I think that they realize that now as well. I don't know if they thought of that before, but it should be obvious now. Like, okay, well, we got all these consoles sold, but these games ain't moving. So what's the point?
Because it's like if you're Sony, I'm sure that you can see the amount of systems sold is nowhere near matching the amount of people in your PS5 player base. That's an issue. You know what I'm saying? It's like we've sold all these, like let's say they sold 10 million. We've sold 10 million, but our PS5 player base is only like 3 million. That's an issue. That's a big issue because now you can't sell shit to them because there's only 3 million people out of your 10 million that are buying this shit. So you're not going to make nearly as much as you thought you would off rip.
Yeah, and I forgot when we were talking about this. It was probably pre-show or during commercial or something like that. But Xbox, they don't care about selling consoles like that. They care about selling Game Pass, which is why they put it everywhere they can. Like, oh, you got Halo on PC. Like, we don't give a fuck. Like, when people say, oh, Xbox has no games, I can play those games anywhere. That's exactly what they want you to do. They want you to play those games anywhere, as long as you're paying for that software.
Xbox said, I bet you won't do it though. Play it right now. I dare you. I dare you. Turn that shit on and play it. I want to see you play it too. Tell us about it. That's what Xbox be saying.
Like, I double dare you.
I double dog dare
I double dog
triple
dare
dog dare you.
Oh shit, a triple dog dare? Ooh, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you got a phone? We got Game Pass on that.
Yeah, right? You're right.
Like,
Xbox, they selling that Game Pass like crazy,
and it's working.
I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, I guess this might be my last big prediction of Dead End Gaming, at least for a long time. I feel like Game Pass's price might like double or go up. Like, there's no way. And Sony's been talking about this lately too, how they can't do the Game Pass model because it's not profitable, which is kind of obvious, which is why it is currently the best deal in gaming. But how long is that going to last? I feel like that other shoe's got to drop eventually, so get it while it gets good.
You know what I think? Xbox is going to wait till they hit a certain number of subscriptions, and then they're going to be like, all right, gotcha.
They get you when you can't live without it.
Right, and they're going to get you to ramp it up. That's why, like, when I got into it, I bought it for, like, years in advance because I knew in my mind at some point they're going to raise this price, and if I'm paying month to month, I'm gonna get an email one day. Hey, we know you're paying $9.99 or however long, but now it's $29.99 a year. But you know, and then they're gonna hit us with because they hit us with a Netflix answer. Oh, to give you more great content and blah blah blah, and you know, so yeah, if you got Game Pass and you enjoy it, just buy up like a year, 2, 3 years worth of a subscription just to lock in that price. That way you ain't got to worry about it when that shoe just does drop, because it's going to happen. Like Eric said, at some point they're going to be like, all right, y'all had enough of this good time. Now here come the real. So
the other thing is Microsoft is one of those few companies that they have enough money that they can afford to do this for years.
Yeah, they can. And then like once you have somebody like me where like, once Halo comes out, I'm not physically buying that. I love Forza Horizon 4. 5's coming out soon. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying Doom Eternal. And then it's like, damn, I've been playing these games for years. Now I lose them. Or I pay this higher Game Pass price. What choice you think I'm going to make? Like, it's Good business sense.
Yeah.
So enjoy it for now is all I'm saying.
And that's what I'm doing. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I am enjoying this thing. I am enjoying this Game Pass ride right now, man. I'm like, man, I hope this price stays where it's at.
I just remember, speaking of PS5s, there was some news about the SSDs, the expandable storage that you can put into PS5s. The prices are comparable to Xbox's little 1 terabyte joints.
They're like $300.
No, it's like 200 for the cheapest one. For the cheapest one, you get 200 for a terabyte. So
I've been seeing like people like showing videos of how to install them because like Sony is approving certain ones to be like this is compatible, but like like Eric said, it all depends on which one you buy.
Yep. And the cheapest one is 200.
Of course. Yeah,
so there you go.
That sounds about right. That sounds.
I just stick with my OG hard drives. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't. But that's crazy that they're charging so much for SSDs. Like really, it's crazy.
It's just expensive. That's that. You got a PC. That's that PC life. Them parts ain't cheap.
See, but yeah, I got one of them NVMe joints though, so yeah, I get it. But like, I don't think these are. Well, I don't know what type of SSDs they are because I haven't looked into it. But if they're just like standard everyday SSDs, I don't know about that. But we'll see. We'll see how people take them.
Yeah,
but ain't enough games anyway to worry about it at the moment. So
hell no, unless you planning to download like everything that you hear about. I don't know, like you must like because I know like the biggest game file I could think of right now is Call of Duty. And that game file only gets bigger. People always complain about how big Call of Duty is because they keep adding new shit.
My thing is, I still want to play my old PS4 shit sometimes, and I never had plans to keep my PS4. And also, I think I'm gonna have to dive back into this Avengers game when this Black Panther DLC comes out, and it's probably gonna be big as fuck. And I definitely uninstalled that shit. So, baby, NBA 2K21 might have to go. Nah, I'm playing. Maybe I can let go of Persona 5 Strikers or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, man.
Let go of that Persona, man. Let go of that Persona. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you, Eric, you think that Black Panther expansion gonna be crazy? Like it's gonna be crazy huge? Like,
oh, huge? Yes. Yeah. Good? I'm still doubtful. No. I'm curious enough to try it though.
You're just playing it because you already got this far into the game.
It's a free expansion. Already on Marvel's Avengers for PS5. I might as well try the shit out.
You might as well try it out. Okay. Yeah, because I saw it was on sale. I think it's available on if you got PS Now, and I think it's on sale for like
30 or 23 or something.
It's like 22.
I don't think it's on PS Now anymore.
Oh no, they took it off.
I think they took it off.
I feel like they just announced it like, now new to PS Now.
Just last month they put that thing on there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like,
no, because I think when I went onto my PS Now, it wasn't there no more because I downloaded it, but then it was gone. So I don't know. Maybe they got rid of it. I don't know. I didn't see it on my PS Now. So maybe
I don't even have PS Now.
Yeah,
I forget I be having that shit. Real talk.
Yeah, I don't either. Like once my I had it for 12 months. That's when it was like on sale or whatever. And after that, I didn't care to renew it. I was like, they just don't got no good game selections on there. So they trying to get like a little bit better games, a little bit more current games. But yeah, for the most part, I'm like, this game selection is ass.
The last good game that I played on there was Detroit Become Human. That was the last one that was a PS Now game that I really enjoyed playing.
Yeah, I see Majestic. She playing that game right now. I asked her how she liking it.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, so on to the next topic. And boy, these folks here. I feel like didn't we just talk about them last week? Was it last week?
Yeah, we did, but it's a developer story.
Yeah. Like this is fucking crazy. So a shareholder is suing the company for over the sexual harassment crisis that's been happening since it's been like almost 2 weeks since this whole thing went in. That the state of California is the Fair Unemployment Housing is suing Activision Blizzard company for their workplace and discrimination, harassment, like all that we've been talking about in the pretty much in a matter of like 2 years every time, whether it's this company or another company like such as Ubisoft, which is also
Ubisoft had to bring their little dirty ass over here and act like they was like, hey, we stand with you. We don't like this shit either. But then the niggas at Ubisoft.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
I know that ain't who I think it is. So yeah, man.
Ubisoft employees say that they ain't got no better, and the Ubisoft out there promoting the people who's out there up to no good. That was there sexually harassing people and whatnot. Ubisoft acting like the Ubisoft employees said they have no faith in Ubisoft. That the Ubisoft out here just jaw japping, talking for the cameras and shit, but they don't actually be out there in the streets taking care of business. I was like, damn.
Because then, if I remember correctly, I remember after we covered this topic last week. Didn't I think a couple of days later, I think from the time we recorded the podcast, didn't 800 some employees wrote a public letter to Activision or whatever like that. Didn't it happen days after we had talked about the initial, article or whatever? Yeah, man, that shit is
a lot of things happened in the past week.
The Cosby Suite was the very next day. That was Cosby Suite. That was Wednesday.
That's what it was.
And then Thursday was cameras in the bathroom.
Yes,
Wait,
man.
I didn't even hear about that yet.
Yes. It's a lot. New shit comes out every day.
Wait, I'm sorry. I need a moment. Can somebody please catch me up? Because I was working a lot over the past couple of days, so apparently I missed this. There was one day that I was like, I'm gonna take a little bit of a social media break because I got a lot going on. So apparently I missed this. What the fuck?
Cameras in the bathroom.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the article now.
Yeah, someone was putting cameras under the sinks, right?
Right.
Of the bathroom, under the sinks to the bathroom.
They came out and admitted it. It's not like they were interrogated, but they was like, I was doing this. And people was like
under the sinks, they could see under people's skirts, basically, while they were
exactly.
I'm done. I'm
an IT worker, by the way.
Right. It's always the IT people.
Bro,
wait, so who could see the camera? Just him, or it was was viewing parties? What the fuck was going on?
I'll have to look into it.
I'm not sure.
I don't know who I was watching the feed,
but they all asked.
It didn't specify who was watching.
I'm still at Activision. Right?
I'm like,
we're still talking about Activision Blizzard. Ubisoft has not been accused of this yet, but somebody might have did it because Ubisoft apparently be just as bad. So.
The detective who worked the case discovered that the cameras had been placed so they were facing towards the toilets. Activision's own investigation discovered that Nixon had recently purchased waterproof cameras as well as battery packs compatible with the devices discovered in the bathrooms. When Nixon was confronted by the detective, he admitted to capturing footage of employees using the bathroom for 3 weeks, but had deleted all of the footage.
That's gross. That's so nasty, bro.
It's weird, man.
People are why are people like this? What and how do they get jobs? In these, how do they all end up in the same
people?
Right,
because that's what they like to promote. They'd be like, look, we need more people like us over here at Activision Blizzard.
Exactly. It's
if you want to be a weirdo, if you want to roll up in the Cosby Suite, come on over to Activision Blizzard.
Why are you talking like you should?
All jokes aside, I think that's a really important point to make because when you're how do these people get jobs? These are regular ass people, and I think that it's important if there's ever really going to be progress for people to acknowledge that these aren't necessarily outliers. Sure, I understand why people want to separate themselves and be like, okay, these people aren't like me. These people are very different, but it's not really this is not when you look at all the different companies that we've talked about, and not just even in the video game space, but in other tech companies, you've heard about suits coming up like this a lot. These are not outliers. And so I think that that's a really important thing to keep in mind is that these are regular ass people that y'all be that people walk past on the street or you see at the mall in the food court. I mean, people don't be going to the food court anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. These are not aliens. It's a whole lot of people walking around like this. And that's why there's so many cases.
Because they hire more people like them. They like to keep this shit going. And then eventually it starts out out of hand, but then they just get caught red-handed. It's weird.
It's also a little workplace culture shit, when you look at this, how there's sort of a continuum, there's a variance in between stuff that might be seen as a little bit more, innocent or innocuous compared to the stuff that everybody agrees okay, this is fucked up, you shouldn't do that. But all of those things sort of contribute to that culture that makes things like that acceptable or makes people think that they can get away with it, which is why you'll have 10 motherfuckers in the picture smiling, holding up the Cosby picture in the Cosby Suite. And then somebody did a thing on Twitter where they were where are these people now with the arrows? And all of those people are still in high ass positions in different gaming companies. You know, so it's just it's a big snowball of bullshit.
I agree.
And also, when you have an IT person who's hiding cameras in a bathroom, it's likely that he doesn't have a criminal record. Interviews don't ask, hey, how do you feel about women? You know, it doesn't happen. Right. It's just like, you know, you have a criminal record. This happens at the job. What do you do? And then you, of course, give them the best answer they ask you. Like, I
would never do this.
Yeah. You know, you answer a personality thing.
That's gross.
And that's really it. Like, it's not, I mean, unfortunate to say it's hard to catch these things until they seem to happen. But of course, with a culture like that, you know, I'm sure, like, it's likely that at least one coworker was like, hey, what's that? Oh, it's battery packs for my camera that I'm hiding under the sink. It's like, yo, that should like, you know, set off a red flag, whistleblower type shit. But it just don't. It persists because the companies allow it to. Because secretly hiding camera under a sink, like janitors be up under the sink, maintenance be up under the sink when the pipes fuck up. They have to. It's their job.
Oh, when you said when the pipes fuck up, you didn't say it at first. It was delayed. That's why I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, in general, they just be down there. It's like, oh, drop the thing. Oh, what's that?
Like, what's that? Is this a camera?
These
my camera. I'll leave it alone.
Got me in 4K. That's crazy.
Right. Got you in 4K.
Yeah.
Another thing is there's only, so from what we know of, only 2 people have left so far. One was let go. He was like one of the big heads over at World of Warcraft. He was mentioned in a couple of the articles. He got let go. They let him go. He has a long name that I cannot remember how to pronounce it right now. And like people are upset that even after he let go, he was so big on World of Warcraft. Well, a couple like things are named after him in the game. So people are calling that they get rid of everything named after him. So that's one thing. And the other thing is the president stepped down in the midst of all this foolishness.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's like, man, this shit is crazy.
Every day something else come out about them, bro. Every day they up to something else. They're up to something else.
Hey, Kevin, I would not be surprised if something happens between next time we record.
I'm confident something will, because now I don't know if y'all heard, but people been pulling up old receipts on Activision Blizzard. They pulled up I think it was kind of like BlizzCon 2010, where a woman, like, it's on video, she asked them like, yo, could you tone down the sexualization of your characters and stuff? And they started making jokes and shit. It was all, no, we ain't gonna do all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck them hoes. Basically, that's not word for word and paraphrasing.
Right.
And now the internet is like, these the same niggas that was saying all this shit, and now they're like, oh, you know, we handled that poorly. You know, like we shouldn't have tried to shoot down. Like we've been ignoring the women for too long. It's like, nigga, she came directly to y'all at your own panel to ask y'all a question about fixing it, and y'all acted like it was some bullshit. It was like they got too many instances.
Oh, my bad. I was going to say, you were talking about them pulling up receipts from old stuff. Like there was another situation where it was like a work conference or like a job fair or something, and this woman went up to the Activision Blizzard booth and she was trying to get a job. It was called I just remember that the job title had the word penetration in it, and it had something to do with security and like, you know, cybersecurity or whatever. And they were basically like, oh, you probably don't even know what that is. Like, are you here with your boyfriend? Like, how many times have you personally been penetrated? Do you like being penetrated? Like shit like that.
Yo, that's fucking wild.
Wait, dude. What?
Yeah, I saw it. But this is all more Activision Blizzard shit. Like, I guess it happened like a couple of years ago. And then now this same woman has a relatively high position somewhere else or at like a consulting firm or something. And then Activision Blizzard was trying to like partner with her firm, and she basically was like, fuck y'all. Now, I'll see if I can find it because I read it a couple of days ago.
I've got the article here.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, I do that. One of them asked me when the last time I was personally penetrated, if I like being penetrated, and how often I got penetrated.
Says some sick shit like that.
Bruh. These niggas over at Activision Blizzard.
These niggas over at Activision Blizzard.
Them motherfuckers. Like, okay, so here's the thing. Okay, it's obvious because you're saying from BlizzCon 20, probably even before that, but you know, it's 2022. So well over a decade, almost 2 decades of documented instances of all these crazy scenarios and fucked up situations. How is it that this company is still able to be just out here continuing to do this shit without anybody really being held accountable? Like, because
this happens all over the place.
But it's like, it's crazy. Like, it's one after the other. It's like a mountain of evidence, and they're like, oh, but like
nobody listens to women.
Right, like what's gonna, like, Yes, very very true. But it's like what is going to be the thing that finally is like, all right, either it's going to like this company just needs to be eradicated at this point because it's just more and more things happening and continuing to happen. Like what's going on? Like really.
We hope that this will be the one where like with people just
we're gonna hear another story next week.
It's kind of like
something else gonna happen, but like they're looking like I was reading more articles that like apparently behind the scenes people have been like other companies have been like, yo, we don't fuck with them niggas for years. Like, other companies have been saying it, so I guess the public just didn't know.
You know what needs to happen too? Maybe also like whoever because they're a developer. I don't know if they're a developer and a publisher or just one or the other, but like whoever. Like maybe if it goes down to like, you know, the Sonys and the Microsofts and Nintendos are like, no, we're not gonna take your games anymore. Like I don't care what you make, we're not putting it out on our platforms anymore because of like something like that, something major where it's like we taking food off your table. Like they
same thing like the baby and these and
right. Hit them with one
festivals.
Of real talk. Like say like imagine if Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo said, okay, we hear what's going on over Activision business, so from this point on, we're not entertaining any title. We don't care how big the game is. We're not entertaining any titles, and they can't use our platform for any of their titles from this moment forward. Salty. Yeah, think about that. Yeah, hit them in the pocket.
They've been getting hit in the pockets. That's why one of the shareholders is suing them because their stock price dropped and it's only getting worse. And another thing I read today, something brand new I saw today, was that some of their Overwatch sponsors are pulling out from Overwatch leagues. They're losing sponsors like basically their biggest game because World of Warcraft ain't their biggest game no more. It's not been their biggest game for a minute now. So they losing sponsors just like these rappers do. It's crazy.
Yeah, they should. They should lose everything. Look, I don't give a fuck about Call of Duty. Fuck that shit.
No.
So I don't think this is happening more often. I don't think this is happening more often. It's just being unearthed more often. It might actually be happening less often than it used to, but things are just being revealed. And while we, focus on gaming and the gaming industry, it's not just gaming. It's just like there's nothing inherently special about gaming that makes these interactions happen. It's just what we talk about. That's what's being revealed right now. But you just give it more time, more shit will come out.
Disagree with that. I mean, I feel like it's definitely ubiquitous, and particularly in tech, you hear a lot about it in like different tech companies. Like I think there was a thing that happened at Uber, like the company Uber a couple of years ago. But I do think that there's something to be said, and not to go off on a whole tangent about it, but I do think that there is something to be said about the connection, like the linear connection between like people that are more likely to work in like gaming companies or like gamers themselves, and like the type of shit, like when I talk about, or you hear other women talk about why we don't wear mics when we're playing games online or whatever. A lot of those people that you're going to be playing games with online that are going to be like, oh, is that a woman? Get in there and make me a sandwich. It makes sense that those people would also potentially end up working in a gaming company if they have the experience to do so because they love video games. And I'm not saying that people that feel that way, obviously people that feel that way or people that are misogynist are everywhere and they have a myriad of different hobbies. I'm not saying that only gamers are misogynists or that all misogynists are gamers. I'm not saying that at all. But I think that there is something to be said, looking back at, Gamergate and all that other shit about the specific things that happen as it relates to women in the gaming sphere and how that is all connected.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on the tech part. Like a lot of women leave STEM fields because of the exact same thing. And I don't know how to pronounce your name, but AJ kind of touched on it a little bit as far as people who aren't socialized with other human beings, or especially women, don't have any decorum or know how to talk to them. So when they get the opportunity to do so, they just fucking short circuit, And so I do think it's more of a kind of like what they're saying, what you're saying, definitely like a STEM thing, but just know like just expect more in the tech world in general, I guess I would say, to expand upon what I was saying.
Yeah, of course, I agree with all that. I feel like at the end of the day, we always feel like as long as we highlight the issue is them, not the victims. The issue is always the weirdos that make it difficult for the women that just want to exist in that field. But yeah, probably gonna get some more news coming out of Activision Blizzard in the next few days, because the stories every day something else comes out about them. Like every day, like it's the weirdest thing. I don't like. I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just like damn, bro, like how much deeper does the iceberg go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
The bottom of the ocean. Shit.
And it's also like a cycle because of course, that makes those environments really like hostile for women. So then less women want to work there. And then those women can usually be the ones that might make the culture better, but they leave. They're like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And so it just sort of perpetuates itself.
everything that you said, and also fuck Ubisoft too. Them niggas, Ubisoft really thought they was slick. Ubisoft looked at them like, this is sick. Y'all gotta cut this shit out.
I can't believe this.
I can't believe y'all would do some shit like this. Activision, y'all need to get it together. Niggas is like, hold up, bro. You got like dead bodies over here. This ain't about me. This ain't look. This ain't about us. We talking about them niggas. Like that's really how Ubisoft tried to act. Like, nigga, you are the same. This is you without your mask on. Like, bro, you caught.
This fucking Spider-Man pointing meme.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what it, that's what it
Exactly
really
what
is,
it
Tyler.
is.
That's perfect. Yeah, that is the perfect analogy to use. It's the Spider-Man meme shit.
Because like Ubisoft Ubisoft said that some of the employees had a whole walkout and shit, and it was like, we're in solidarity. Yeah, they said them niggas used the word solidarity. We're in solidarity with you. Y'all are in solidarity with them niggas. Y'all just as weird. Y'all on that same nut shit. Y'all solid as fuck over there. Both of y'all niggas. But I think it was one more thing I wanted to mention. Oh, the people who walked out from Activision Blizzard, they said that all the employees who walked out were also offered paid time off to like decompress if you were part of the walkout. So I would have been one of them niggas walking out off top. I'm like, look, y'all niggas weird. Ain't you gonna pay me to not come here no more? Bet. You ain't gonna see me. Probably never.
Would have kept walking.
Sound like hush money.
Would have kept walking.
Yeah, I wouldn't have stopped. Like, nope.
I would have walked out. I would have walked out, and I would have never walked in.
Hell yeah. Shit.
Definitely sounds like hush money.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all for sure.
Protect
You
their
already know.
image, you know.
Yep. Exactly.
Ubisoft, look, but Ubisoft, another important thing, because I'll forget so much more. They also, Ubisoft is working with like an anti-union busting firm to make sure that their employees can't try to unionize.
Oh, come on.
So like they hired one of the top union busting firms, and they're trying to work with them to try to shut this shit down as quiet as possible. This was also after, what was I gonna say? This is also after they apologized for the original statement, where it was like our original statement was kind of tone deaf, where we said that none of this stuff is true and that we denied everything without actually looking back to see if any of this stuff really happened. We were wrong about that, and then like the employees wrote an open letter like, "Duh, bitch, we tried to tell you, but you was ignoring us," basically. So yeah, like I said, a lot of shit's going on with this article. Well, with this company, and be on the lookout for some more bullshit, y'all. Everybody keep your Activision Blizzard radars turned on, because when you see some shit pop up over there, let me know, because I'm reading it all. I read all the articles.
Let me know. Hey, so Eric, you want to go to commercial real big, and we come back and do the one gotta go?
Let's do that. When we return, one gotta go, followed by questions. Hop up in that pod question queue in Discord, and make sure your shit's together.
Please.
They ain't. Somebody will. I got faith.
I got options again. These couple options I got, they are from the One Gotta Go card game I had bought. Let me start off with this one. Let's see. I'm gonna do alcohol this time. I'm gonna do alcoholic beverages. Okay.
Oh, this is the granddad not in this one.
Nope. He can still weigh in his opinion.
I still weigh in.
Yeah. We got Hennessy, Crown Royal, Patron, Ciroc. Hennessy, Crown Royal, Patron, Ciroc. One gotta go.
Strangely, I have tasted all of these drinks before, so
Ciroc can go for me.
I'd have to say, me,
sorry, P. Diddy.
Patron, because it was like hella strong. I just didn't like how strong that shit was. That was it. But yeah, Patron for me.
Let's say Crown. I don't really fuck with Crown like that.
Okay. I'm gonna say Ciroc. I don't really be drinking vodka. I don't really drink Hennessy like that either. I think it's very overrated. I'd rather drink almost any other dark alcohol. Patron, I like tequila, so I can't say no to Patron. Crown, I like Crown. I drank Crown with no problem.
I like Crown.
I like it. I
Crown too.
I fuck with the Crown. Exactly. You give your boy some Crown Apple. Oh, it's lit.
Yeah. Yes.
Crown Apple is set some shit off.
I fucks with Crown, man. That's what I keeps Crown in the crib.
Crown Apple is a good argument.
And also
Crown Apple alone makes you really like, all right.
And it comes in a purple bag. Come on, a velvet bag. Come on now.
Oh wait, no, I can't get rid of the
Crown Apple. Crown Apple come in the green bag, and then Crown Maple come in like a brown bag.
Come in a brown bag, yeah.
Right, exactly. Like, come on, it's like the packaging itself. You know, it's got to stay.
It's top tier. Yes, Crown is top tier.
I had to change my answers, but you reminded me of the Crown bag, so I'm gonna switch to Ciroc.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
The only reason why I didn't say Ciroc is because Ciroc didn't.
That's what I'm talking about.
Only reason why I didn't say Ciroc because Ciroc has given me many a good paycheck, so I can't say that.
I'm gonna have to say Ciroc. They ain't paid me.
Exactly.
I was gonna say Crown, but Crown Apple won me over.
Crown Apple, dog.
Crown Apple.
Hennessy, like I said, Hennesy's overrated. Anybody who's ever drank Hennessy and has active working taste buds will tell you it don't taste as good as niggas act like it do. Niggas
do they act like it tastes good?
Yes.
I think it's just Hennessy because it's his Hennessy. You know, it's one of them drinks. It's like, all right, really don't like it.
It's the name.
It is.
Hennessy earned its stripes. Henny earned his stripes in the hood such a long time ago that they just get grandfathered into any situation. Henny is like the OG of drinks, and it's just like, dog. Sometimes some OGs you got to leave in their era.
It's the lemon pepper of alcohol.
I'm not gonna say all that. I'm not gonna say.
Damn, it sounded like you was about to go there, bruh.
I thought, look, Henny is not good, but lemon pepper is decent. I don't hate lemon pepper. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think lemon pepper is all that. I don't order lemon pepper. I order almost anything else. For real. That's why garlic parm had to stay. That's what lemon pepper had to go. Henny, I'll drink it if it's the only thing around, or if I know Henny is something I have to get myself mentally prepared to drink. I don't just be sipping Henny just to do it. And even though we were drinking Henny at the studio for weeks, during Odd Fridays, because like that's what FIFA was buying.
Yeah, people love Hennessy. People love Hennessy.
Niggas love to drink Hennessy, so I mentally prepared myself in advance. Like, all right,
mentally prepared myself.
One of them Henny nights, okay. Even though we could be drinking something that tastes a lot better. And then we had the Crown. I was like, oh, this is great. I was having a blast sipping Crown.
Yeah, because I had so much here at the crib. I was like, man, I'm bringing a bottle of Crown.
And then this past Friday, we had all kinds of different bottles. We had the Henny, we had the Jameson, we had the Crown.
COVID-19.
I had a whole bar over there.
Oh,
okay.
No. Eric had to slip one in there. Oh man!
I was trying to slip it in there. I said the COVID-19.
Oh man, damn, Eric, not you too.
No, I wish y'all the best.
Damn, Eric.
Y'all gonna be alright. Y'all gonna be alright. Big fan.
And over there like A2 Brute.
Y'all have fun meeting at the studio next week, you know, for the next episode of Dead End Gamer. You know.
Nigga, I'll move on. So I'm gonna go around the circle again. B, you said Ciroc.
Yes.
Wooly, you said Patron. Tyler and Eric, y'all also said Ciroc. So Ciroc was the general consensus. And then even on the fan
vote. Let me say this for the record though, because I'm not a fan of vodka at all, but Ciroc is one of the only vodkas I can really tolerate. So that's why I didn't say that at first. I really don't like Crown at all. Crown is one of those things that I'll drink if it's there and it's the only option and I want to drink because other people are drinking. And it's a lot of situations where I might be at a gathering and Crown is the only thing to drink. I've absolutely been in that situation. I'm hanging out with niggas and we playing spades, and a lot of times that's the only thing that's there.
They got Crown or they got E and J.
You said E and J.
No, the people that I hang out with don't drink E and J like that.
Nigga, that's old school right
She
there.
said the people I hang out with, they have standards.
A lot of times they'll have Crown or Hennessy. And so that's why, you know, like I'll be in situations where I'll drink it. Hennessy is good with eggnog. But
I don't be drinking eggnog. I don't know. I've never had eggnog.
I gotta try it. though. I'm not gonna think about it. Yeah, I gotta try it. Just like with games, I try anything, man. Somebody say something that sounds remotely interesting, I'm like, I gotta try that.
Eggnog is horrible. I hate eggnog.
Have you tried it with Hennessy?
Tried it.
I really wouldn't like it then.
I might be missing something, so I don't want to rule it out. You know, it's just too. I've never tried eggnog to begin with. So, But yeah, Tyler, I agree with you on the vodka thing. It's just like if I'm gonna drink, I want to drink vodka. But I feel like to me, vodka is something that you use to mix with other things. Nobody, I feel weird just drinking vodka by itself. And even if you're taking shots, just take shots of tequila. They're gonna hit harder, so you can get there faster. Taking shots of vodka, nigga, what?
I just hate the way vodka smells and tastes. It really bothers me. I can't even explain why. Because mostly, like y'all have seen me drink, I'll just like sort of sip on tequila or I'll sip on whatever. I tend to not really mix stuff. So maybe that's the reason I don't fuck with vodka, because I don't really drink mixed drinks a lot. But yeah, the way the vodka smells just, ugh.
Yeah, vodka. Yeah, I feel like that's what mixing. I feel like taking shots of vodka is strictly for underage drinkers. Like, don't really be doing that.
Damn.
Yeah.
Our Russian listeners are fucking mad as hell right now.
That's real. We just watched
Oh no!
Somebody freezing their ass. Oh, this is bullshit.
They're gonna throw their phone onto the stove.
And them niggas just broke a whole set of nesting dolls up right now. Like, oh
no! y'all, wow.
Crazy,
he said broke nesting dolls. No, man.
Y'all want to do another one, or y'all feel like that was enough?
Is anybody in the question?
Let's check.
We got one person in the question queue.
Just one. Just one. It's up to y'all.
One more. You can do one more. Yeah, do one more.
Damn, y'all said he could wait. Fuck him. Let's go.
Mike Rich be here every week, and his shit always work. So we don't got to test him. You know what I'm saying? We know Mike Rich shit work.
Okay.
So I feel like he's a safe bet. That's what we're saying, Mike Rich.
We got Diogen up in here too.
Nice save.
Kev's good with words.
Word to Miguel.
Kev's good with words. All right, so this one got to go. It's gonna be superheroes. This one should be a whole lot more lighthearted. Captain America, Batman, Superman, Iron Man. Captain America, Batman, Superman, Iron Man. One got to go.
Captain America.
Yes, Captain America can go.
You know what? My initial thought was, because I always say Superman, but nah, I gotta say Captain America, because I think he's just as boring and overrated as
fucking wild.
Superman.
Anyway,
fuck Cap.
It's got to be Iron Man. As much as I like him, as much as he put the MCU on his back,
Iron Man gotta
go for me. I just like
the Soldier Boy for real. Like
I like the other ones more.
I had room to walk.
I like other ones more. I like Iron Man, but I just like the other ones more.
Yeah, Captain America can bounce.
Captain America, that nigga.
Yeah, Captain America can go.
Okay, I feel that.
What America should be, not what it is. See, that's why y'all got it fucked up. Anyway,
Superman got to stay being my favorite superhero. He ain't going nowhere. I think we all know where this is going. I'm going to say that bitch ass Batman can get the fuck out and stay the fuck out. Batman is the most overrated superhero. And
all of Kevin's arguments have been this is overrated, therefore it sucks. Lemon Pepper, Tennessee. People like it too much, therefore I hate it.
Hey, that's not a bad reason.
It's a terrible reason.
Another issue with Batman is every time you put Batman in some shit, everything becomes about Batman. Batman takes over every property he's in. It's no longer Superman and Batman. It's really Batman with a hint of Superman. Everything DC does is Batman.
That's the
DC
people's
acts
fault.
like that's DC's fault. That's lazy. That's lazy.
People love
DC's
Batman.
part. No, they think they love Batman. Every time DC comes up with some good shit, people are like, I like this. But DC be like, nah, that's cool. But this Batman, though. What you didn't know is this shit needed Batman. Batman is the motherfucking salt of DC. They put that nigga in everything. And I don't get it.
Because he produces the results, bro. Like Batman sells the best. He's the most like recognizable out of. I mean, yes, Superman is the poster child, but Batman has. Like, if you look at side by side what Superman and Batman has done, from movies to comics to games, all that stuff, Batman tips the scale. Like, you got to think about it. So, obviously, they're going to want to inject that Batman, salt into as much as possible. It might be lazy, but look.
Because think about this. Spider-Man is the most popular Marvel character. My Marvel don't just go sprinkling Spider-Man and everybody else.
Marvel has a lot more better superheroes than that they can better. Well, no, let me rephrase that.
Kevin has a point.
Marvel has a lot more
Spider-Man, because it's lazy. It's lazy just add Spider-Man to everything.
Look, you got but all these properties that Marvel has can stand on their own a lot better than some DC properties. Like you can't. Okay, Spider-Man and X-Men and even the Avengers, all that other stuff, and the Hulk, those can stand up. Aquaman can't stand up on his own barely. You know, you
don't get to find out because they took
what I'm saying, or Green Arrow
to beat him.
I get it, but it's like DC is afraid, and DC can barely do anything right half the time anyway, even with Superman. So like they lean on that Batman crutch because they know they can do that right at least. So that's why Batman's and everything. Sometimes I feel you. Sometimes I get tired of seeing Batman everywhere. I'm like, all right, like come on, y'all got a lot more characters, but they just can't do the shit right. So they go back to Batman.
DC's default has been Batman for too long. Like they literally, I don't know if y'all are familiar with this, but the Batman Who Laughs storyline was literally just every superhero, but reimagined as a version of the Joker or a reimagined version of Batman from a different world. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean a Batman version of every superhero for? And then the Ultimate Batman, the Batman Who Laughs is just the Joker version of Batman from another world. What?
I mean, they got mad Spider-Man too, and they got mad Superman. They got mad they got mad Captain America's, a bunch of Iron Man. They got a bunch of variants of like everybody.
I understand that there's multiple multiverses. There's a way that any version of anything can happen. But if your default for everything happening is that Batman is the one who caused it, or is the one who will fix it, or is the basis of everything, it's boring to me. It's lazy. It's lazy. If they based more stuff around other superheroes, or other superheroes have more storylines, my Batman hate wouldn't be as bad. Because I don't dislike Batman as a character. At his core, I like him. I like real Batman stories. Like Batman comic books are usually good. His like detective comics, like Batman is the world's greatest detective. You wouldn't know that from all the shit about Batman. Is usually him fighting people that he shouldn't be able to beat because it's ridiculous. And niggas be like, Batman needs to win everything because he's Batman. I don't give a fuck what you supposed to do. What the fuck? You're a human. But it's like when Batman's telling detective shit, I like it. Like if they gave us a detective Batman movie, it would be lit.
That's what this one is supposed to be. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying it's going to be.
Fingers crossed. I hope. If it's not, I'm just like, all right, whatever. Batman's beating up Happy City again by himself with a bad bike. Amazing.
I mean, you got points, but okay, if Batman wasn't popular, who would have to go?
Right.
Would it still be Batman?
If Batman wasn't on the list, basically what you're saying, like, or if Batman was less popular, really.
If he was less popular, would it still be Batman?
If Batman wasn't the crux of DC, then I would probably say Captain America, because Iron Man invents a lot of important stuff in the Marvel universe. Iron Man's in all
Ultron.
Yeah, exactly. Iron Man is involved in almost every major Marvel decision in that world. Like he's in the Illuminati. He's in every secret group, every secretive organization. Iron Man is usually a part of the decision. So Captain America, he's just a nigga who came out of he was popping back in his day, got froze, came back out here,
leadership skills, man.
He has great.
If you can lead people who are stronger than you, you are a great leader and lead them to victory. He got a heart of gold. He said, fuck 12 when he needed to. He said, this ain't America, fuck 12. He did what he had to do, man. Captain America, that nigga.
Yeah, I know. I have no individual beef with Captain America.
The only thing I don't like about Captain America is that he never apologized to Iron Man for knowing that Bucky killed his parents. He never, he's just like, yeah, I knew. My bad. That's the only problem I ever had with him, really. But nah, man, cap that nigga, man. To me, he was giving them hands, Thanos hands. He was not. Look, he was giving them. He was tapping them with them shields. He put the effort forth.
He was tapping them with them shields.
He did his best. He was worthy. But anyway.
The mystery man said, ain't nobody care about Iron Man's parents. Nobody give a fuck about Batman's parents either. You know why I don't give a fuck? Because we gotta watch them niggas die every other week.
Every piece of Batman media
that comes out, dog, because I was done. But I'm really tired of watching Batman's parents die. I promise you, dog. Like,
I want to see the pearls fall.
I don't give a fuck about them pearls.
I want to see the pearls fall.
Dog. Every time Batman's in some shit, they gotta replay his parents dying. What type of traumatic shit is that? Batman's parents have died on screen at least 20 times. Nobody, no other fictional character has died that many motherfucking times. Niggas ain't tired of showing. We know his parents died. Niggas don't even show Uncle Ben dying no more. Think about that.
I was about to mention that.
They don't kill Uncle Ben no more.
There were people mad that they didn't kill Uncle Ben. I'm like, bro, why you need to see him die again?
We get it.
Had to be Batman fans.
Stop showing Batman.
But they showed it because they try to justify. That's the reason why Batman is Batman. Because
we know why he's Batman.
We know that, but they gotta make it. They gotta make it a point every single time, just in case you ain't know. You know, the kids don't.
If you don't know,
sometimes the kids don't know. The kids gotta know because, like, oh look, as a child, if your parents are slain in the middle of an alleyway, you can be Batman too. So watch this. Maybe.
What were you saying, Tyler?
That's what I say. I just busted out laughing because I was picturing them like Batman's parents every time there's a new Batman movie. Like, oh shit, here we go again.
the criminals in Crime Alley. The people in Crime Alley talking about. I know they want to think it is.
How you want that this time? How you want that? You want to fall to the left this time? Like, how you want that this week? Like, this shit don't make no damn sense. And it's like, I really feel like whenever DC was like, all right, we gotta add Batman to this, but before we do that, how many different angles are we gonna have when we shoot his parents? Because we gotta, at what part do we add his parents dying? Do we want to do it in the beginning, get it out the way? Do we want to add it later on in the story? Do we have a flashback? How are we gonna do it? How his parents gonna die this week? Like, nigga, what? Yeah. Stop it.
So what death scene you think was the best one? Which version?
I don't even know.
I like the Zack Snyder one with the joint on the pearls when they kick back on it. That was kind of
good. That's pretty good. That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
But my issue was my only issue with the Snyder version was the fact that the only reason Batman and Superman stopped fighting because their mamas was both named Martha. I was like, okay, that's an odd reason to stop fighting.
Your mama named Martha too?
Hold on, your mama named Martha too. I don't give a fuck. If I'm fighting a nigga and he told me his mama's name was also Maria, give a damn. I don't give a fuck. Your mama named Maria too. Oh, that's crazy, bro. We can't be doing this. We gotta stop this.
What would Maria think of this?
What would Maria think of this? Anyway, that's what this is about. I thought that would be a lot quicker. I really didn't expect it to go on that long, but
let's get to these questions.
Yeah. Right, we got what, 3 in there now?
We got 3. I don't know if Diogen plans to ask. We'll find out in a bit. We got Mike Rich up now.
You're on the air.
What up, Mike Rich?
What up, Mike Rich?
I told you, Mike Rich is reliable. We can hear him already.
Yo,
what's up, man?
What up, man?
A question for you all is, what's your favorite video game endings?
Favorite
video game ending?
Yes, sir. I think it's fitting for today's episode.
Hey, it's true.
Real.
Your favorite video game send off? I gotta think.
Definitely not Halo
4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Hell no.
Definitely not those two.
Hell no. Mike Rich and the dad shit.
I know, right?
I feel like we came home too late. Tell me why you were out so late.
right.
So what brings you home so late?
Oh, Shadow of the Colossus is such a good answer.
Ooh, I haven't played that game, but I know about it.
I never played it.
It's legendary.
Walking Dead Season 1.
Okay, that's a good one.
It's a good one. But it's like,
and Assassin's Creed 2.
Assassin's Creed 2. I gotta remember that one.
Anyway, dope.
Oh, is that the one where all the stuff was on the walls?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I'm just playing.
I ain't tell you why. I ain't tell you what was on the walls. Could have been on the dance floor for you know.
I got one. So this was a alternate. It wasn't the original ending, but it was an alternate ending that you can do. But in Star Wars Force Unleashed Part 2, I like the ending where you defeat
or evil.
Yeah, you defeat Luke Skywalker and you turn him into a Sith. He turns into a Sith instead of a Jedi. Wow. I love it. I bet that shit is so dope though. Like that whole story for that game. I fucked with Star Wars Force Unleashed. Both of them.
Yeah,
so yeah, the ending for that second one when Luke goes to the dark side. Oh yeah, that shit was dope. And it's like you see us put his eyes up and this shit was red. I was like, oh, that's dope right there. So yeah, that's one of my favorite endings.
Off the top of my head, I'm gonna have to give it to Sayonara Wild Hearts. Once again, a game has never made me cry, including Walking Dead Season 1. But I don't know, something about the music and the message of the game just being like, you've brought peace to this world, and I go out and make peace in yours. I was like, fuck! I'm like, that's deep as fuck. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit hit me. And Halo Reach came to mind, Red Dead Redemption came to mind. Those are all like great endings, but I think Sayonara Wild Hearts has to have it by default.
For me, one that I was like, I guess is the ending that because it made me so excited for when the next game's gonna come out, but the ending of God of War for PS4.
I was thinking
and it's not even the first ending, but the
after credit.
After credits ending,
man,
that ending, bro. I still go back and I can still go back and watch that and be hyped for the next game. Because you just know what's about to happen.
You know what's gonna happen. You know
what's about to go down. So that I gotta agree with Mike Rich on the Walking Dead Season 1. That was also a really good, good ending. That was one of the games that really hit me on that one. And I don't know. That's probably all I can think of. Like ones that I can just remember and say, okay, yeah, that's a good ending.
I feel like a really good one that y'all didn't expect me to say was Horizon Zero Dawn, because I was glad it was over. I was glad I didn't have to play that bullshit no more.
Come on, bro.
I was glad I didn't care about this girl and fighting these fake dinosaurs. Okay. I was glad I didn't have to deal with none of that bullshit. I'm glad I have to watch her run around in snow with her other.
That ain't really an ending. That's just your appreciation for being done. That's not an end.
It was the end of me playing it, but I mean, I was gonna say Last of Us is my real answer, but people just put it in the chat.
Diogen mentioned the OG Final Fantasy VII. I'm gonna one up that and say the Final Fantasy VII remake because it reveals it opens up the world of Final Fantasy VII and it makes new and old players excited for the future of the series. And I think that that's an amazing and exciting thing. And what they an interesting quote I read from I guess the head, I'm sure Sonny knows who the head developer is, but he said that remake isn't a description of what the game is. Remake is a description of what the story is. And I was like you remake, like I'm not gonna say no more than that. If you know, you know. But that shit was amazing to me.
All right, I'm gonna end with BioShock Infinite.
That's a good ending. I thought about that a second ago too.
Did you have an answer? Or was that one going to be yours?
Well, I mentioned earlier because I saw that in the chat. The Shadow of Colossus is a really good answer. I mean, I kind of also want to throw Persona 5 in there. BioShock Infinite is also a really good ending. I feel like there's another specific one that is on the tip of my brain that I'm forgetting that I'm gonna remember at like 3:00 in the morning.
It's not New Vegas. Y'all just
see me tweet, huh?
It's not New Vegas, right?
Well, no, but I mean, the thing is I mean, of course, that's one of everybody knows it's my favorite game ever. But I mean, the ending doesn't necessarily, especially because like the thing about that game is you can have a couple different endings, you know? So that's why I don't want to say that. So there's a specific answer that is not Fallout New Vegas. I was a little mad about the ending of Fallout 3.
Oh yeah. I'm
gonna think of this game.
You gotta play the DLC, that's why.
Okay.
She probably thinking of SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Isn't that the one where you beat with the Undertaker for like half your storyline and then the end you finally beat him?
Anyways, so if y'all see me tweet a game title at 3:00 in the morning out of nowhere, that's the answer.
I'm gonna be looking for it for sure. I'm excited.
I won't. I'm gonna be asleep at 3:00, so I'm gonna have to find out the next day after the sun comes up.
I look for it in the morning.
One more too that I just remembered. And I remember this because I played it recently. The ending of the first Mafia game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Hellblade. Anyway, keep going.
No,
Hellblade had a dope ending.
Hellblade had a dope ending too, but I just remember I remember because I streamed the Mafia the remake because you were talking about remakes and the ending of I didn't realize how kind of crazy and dope how it led into the Mafia games, but also just kind of how that ending was like very like a mob movie, how that shit would end, the way that it was just set up and the ending was set up. So yeah, I think that was really dope too. But yeah, Hellblade is also another one too.
All right. Think you've pulled all the answers we got out of us tonight.
All right, y'all.
Peace. Yeah, at least for the next 5 hours. There might be another
Appreciate you, man.
Detox facts. Yeah, the ending of BioShock Infinite also had me. I won't say quite questionable, but it was deep. Like it was one of those things that I like sat and like thought about for a minute, and I kind of liked thinking about life that way. You know what I'm saying?
So
From like a philosophical standpoint.
We're just gonna ignore Billy Ocean saying the ending of Nintendogs.
I saw that shit.
Bro, nobody but you made it to the ending of Nintendo.
Exactly. I don't think that game has an end. unless
what was
die.
Wait, yeah, the dog dies right at the end, right?
This guy's got to be the
Like
end.
Tamagotchi. Yo, on some kind of bullshit though, because you kind of reminded me, because my brain went to Tamagotchi and then it went to the Child Garden, and then we landed on Sonic Adventure 2, where you go Super Sonic and fucking Hyper Shadow, and you killing that shit, and like the music is blasting. It's an amazing like last thing. The whole like ending itself is like but as far as the final stage goes, that was my shit, and I would play that any day and every day. But let's get to our next possible question asker, Diogen. Maybe I think I've heard Diogen's voice a total of 1 time, so we'll see if he actually has a question. And Diogen,
you're on the air.
Me?
The goat.
Can you hear me?
You can't call him the goat no more.
Oh, you're right. I can't call him the goat no more. My bad. My
You're
bad.
biased.
The
You're
shit.
biased.
You never called me the goat.
I didn't. You're right. I've never said it.
Fuck you, Kev. Fuck you. Next of all, fuck you, Eric.
What?
For getting people to constantly question how to say my name.
no, it was your fault.
Yeah, then fuck you, Granddad. Fuck you for what was that? Basically making me do posters last minute.
I didn't know fuck you was a question,
About it.
but you have a lot of them.
He has a whole list. He has a list of
Hold on.
grievances.
BZ, Tyler, you're cool. You're cool.
Oh,
Wow. All right.
Thank you.
So here's my question. Since you know how Japanese doing guest rotation presenters, who would your celebrity guest presenter be to replace Eric? No, he's gone. Oh, he's going.
A celebrity guest.
Celebrity guest.
I know which one you should say because you've been on the campaign, low key. Well, I don't know if you're still on it, but you.
Oh, I'm still on the campaign. Oh, the campaign is rolling behind the scenes. People just don't realize that the campaign has evolved into new and bigger and better things. My answer is always going to be T-Pain. The T-Pain campaign is rolling behind the scenes, y'all. I promise you. I got some fun shit dropping for it. That's going to be my go-to. Teddy Payne.
Isaiah Mountain.
Okay.
That's a celebrity, man.
That's celebrity.
He ain't a celebrity. Nah, Keith David. He's the only one who can have a voice. A better voice than me. A better voice than me.
This nigga said Keith David. He put himself in the same conversation as Keith David.
Y'all can't talk about me with the whole Michael Jackson thing. He said Keith David. This man is
Fine.
wild.
Morgan Freeman then. Damn.
What? That's worse. That's worse.
Whoa. This guy
Welcome to Day Gang, man.
Nah,
he thinks too high of himself.
I can just say anything.
Exactly.
This man gonna say James Earl Jones next. Watch. This man gonna say some
Look, we already got
nonsense.
Sith Lord Beezy around here, bro. That's all you need. We good.
Lord.
Who would really get Ken? Would Ken be a celebrity guest? Because he don't fuck with us?
He can't count as a celebrity guest.
Well, yeah.
Kid is a founder.
Because I'm thinking people. I'm thinking people outside of the immediate like circle who are celebrities or who are known that would come into the fold. For me, it would have to be probably because I know.
Say it. I see where you're going.
I'm gonna say Xavier Woods.
I knew it.
Up, down, baby.
I knew
because
it.
like the extension. First of all, because DW. Second of all, he's big into gaming and he's got a huge platform, so it would be just a win-win for us. And he's got a lot of knowledge on gaming of all platforms and types and styles. So and he's got a good energy about him. He's very very like just like a real laid back, down to earth dude. I've met him before, and yeah, I think
he's black.
And he's black, and he is black.
He's black.
That too. But yeah, no, I think that would be a really good fit.
That's a really dope question. I'm having difficulty thinking of an answer though, because I'm thinking, of course, it specifically has to be a celebrity that's like in the gaming space to some degree or that's into gaming in order for them to make sense on the show. And I'm having difficulty thinking of somebody that hasn't already been mentioned. Because I would have said T-Pain. I probably would have said T-Pain. But
Candace
of course, we have
Owens.
to let Kev have that. Bye, Eric. Anyways.
Let's just say shit.
I got you if you need help in coming up with an answer, Tyler. I got you.
Okay, yeah, give me one. But in the meantime, I'll give another vote for T-Pain.
Gotcha.
But give me another answer too.
Cisco. We need to unleash the dragon all over the show.
Bruh.
Cisco. If you don't know, Cisco loves video games. I've seen him on Kind of Funny. Like he actually loves. He goes to E3 and shit. He used to, and he still could. Cisco really loves games. I feel like people don't realize that.
Cisco got to chill just now because somebody said his name for the first time in 20 years.
That's not true. I just thought
that is not true.
I just saw a Cisco interview a little while ago.
Right?
That was top of 2021. Saw a Cisco interview. Look, Cisco, I
You
think
about
be
to
cool.
pop up like, excuse me? And they gonna harmonize that shit too.
Oh shit!
You are 5 steps away from getting
What about Soulja Boy?
Man, fuck.
No.
Soulja Boy.
Big
I
Draco would be the
he's
best
fucking
episode.
Abusive.
We would do numbers, but I think that episode would be nothing but pure chaos.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be able to get very much done.
He's a woman beater.
That too. That is true. We also
you know one that a lot of people probably don't know. He's also big in the game, but I think would be really dope too. Fonte. Fonte from Little Brother. Oh, did you just say what?
Oh, we got to educate her. We got to educate her. It's okay. It's okay.
Who say it again?
Fonte from Little Brother. You know who Fonte from Foreign Exchange? You know who Fonte is?
She don't, but she can learn. I sent her
I
a
know
few
who
links.
Little Brother is, but I don't know their names. Once you said Little Brother, I was like, oh.
Okay, yeah, but he's actually really into big into gaming too. I remember watching I think it was the podcast or interview, but he was just most of the interview he was just talking about the games that he was playing, and he's into a lot of different games, and he's hilarious too. So I think he just has he's got a really good energy about him too. So I think he fit in well too as a guest.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Black to get him to game with us at some point because Black is he's real tight with Fonte. So I'm trying to get him. I've been trying to set that up, man. I've been trying to set that up.
Yeah, that'd be dope, man.
We know how it goes. We know how it goes when Beezy sets something up.
I'm just trying.
Right? Beezy trying to set everything Beezy's trying to set up has never been up.
Yeah, I've just been trying.
It's been down.
Now you gave us the Fantano link. Right? That was you, right, B?
Oh yeah. See?
Okay.
See?
Okay, we'll give you that.
He got one.
Yeah.
So my guess, I would say between 3 people. Either Rosario Dawson, Aisha Tyler, or Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Oh, Snoop Dogg.
I'm glad it wasn't all women. Okay, because I just had a feeling it was going to be all women's again, and I had flashbacks. So whenever we give B the chance to answer a question, it's always women.
I'm just
fine ass women with no proximity to gaming.
They're into gaming.
Yeah, I used to play Game Station back in the day. Aisha Tyler is in the gaming industry. No, I know.
Yeah.
I was just waiting on all of these answers.
Look, I'm not naming these folks just
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
I didn't know the Rosario Dawson likes games.
Yeah, she's in the gaming. She's in the gaming too. Yeah. What y'all talking about, man?
No, I know. That's just where I thought you were going. You said Rosario Dawson because I haven't.
It started off with Rosario Dawson.
And I was like, okay, Aisha Tyler. Okay, that is she.
Yeah.
Aisha Tyler, that's cool.
Dang.
And Snoop Dogg would be funny as hell.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg would be cool.
I feel like the issue is Snoop Dogg wouldn't know about none of the games we talking about. He would be like, the what? Nah, I ain't never played that. He legit would know about half the games. He would just be there to chime in on some silly shit.
I remember Beyonce had a 3DS commercial or like a.
She did.
What she, like Nintendogs? I forgot what she was playing. Some DS shit.
She don't be playing that shit. She don't be playing no goddamn Nintendo.
You don't know that. You don't know what the Queen does with her free time. But I'm pretty sure it's not video games.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she ain't playing no games. I'm pretty sure she ain't.
You got the same 24 hours as Beyonce. She ain't playing no games.
You have the same 24 hours as Beyonce. Bro, I do not. Shoot.
Yo, Diogen, did you have an answer for that particular question?
I'd probably go with someone maybe from Twitch because we've gotten some people who getting quite famous now. So like Story Mode was doing the Olympic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
That's good. That's good.
It's Dr. Fauci like the other week.
Oh yeah, saw that.
And let's see, a completely different person probably be like Danny Brown.
Yeah,
because he does.
He's got a Twitch channel.
Yeah.
know that.
I saw somebody also said in the chat Logic too.
Yeah,
because he games and stuff too.
He does
Yep.
game.
He turned his Twitch channel to subscriber only. So
money moves.
yeah, exactly. So for me, it's Danny Brown makes more sense because he's into a lot of different type of stuff as well, games wise.
So is Cisco, by the way, in case I was wondering.
Shout out to Danny Brown too. He came.
Right.
He popped on my Just Chatting stream too, and hit me up with a follow. So that was
That's
dope.
what's up. That's what's up.
We could get the baby on here. He's probably looking for a job.
Oh no!
Yeah, I bet he is.
Come on now. Come
Tyler, you on
on.
timeout.
Yeah,
Tyler,
what-
you on timeout. Timeout.
Flag on the play.
Flag to play.
I was mad he was on that video sounding like Patty and Selma combined. Yo, niggas. I'm like, bro, like, don't be your mouth up, bro. Like, but yeah. Y'all think you gonna make a comeback?
Not this year.
Not this year.
No rappers never got canceled.
Right, that's what I'm
He'll be
thinking.
back. He'll be back.
He'll
at the top of the
be
year.
back. He'll be back. He
I don't think that rappers either though. Like that's a pretty big like when motherfuckers like Elton John is involved, I don't know. He might be the first person. I don't think he's gonna get canceled like forever, but
he'll be
He
back.
gonna be blackballed for a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be
It's
back.
gonna be a minute. Yeah.
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 Sir Elton done got fucking involved. That's like a whole
When I saw Elton John trending, I said, "Oh, okay. I ain't seen Elton John trend before. Oh, he talking about the baby. Oh, this thing got out of hand." I was like, "Whoa, Elton John is involved? Oh shit, you really fucked up now."
Yeah, that's why they showing the pictures of like. Remember when Elton John and Eminem had their little moment?
Right.
They were showing the baby holding his hand up with Lil Nas X or whatever. Like I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because Eminem was definitely known for using the F word a lot.
A lot.
A lot in his raps.
yeah.
A lot. But damn, yeah, that nigga he gonna have to sit on the bench for a good minute. It's gonna be a good
The
minute.
rest of his year is a wrap. Yeah, definitely.
Baby just need to lay low. He just need to lay low for a little bit, and
I'll sell some candy.
Wow.
I forgot about that.
I saw what you did. I saw what you did there, Tyler.
I forgot about that. That was so recent too.
It was. It really
I
was.
saw somebody say on Twitter, the little kid's been having a field day with his voodoo doll.
Oh my god! Twitter stay with the jokes.
Oh shit. All right, Diogen, would you like people to? Oh, by the way, tell us how to pronounce your name since it's fuck me.
I've already explained
Nope,
this to
say
you
it. Just say
several
it. Just say it. Don't explain it. Just say
explained
it.
it to him. You explained it to him.
Just say it.
The rest of us didn't hear it.
It could be Dio, Dio, always can, but never call me daddy because I don't claim no kids.
Ours.
See, this is why we don't let him talk. This is why we don't let him talk.
Exactly right.
Ours.
No, that was smooth. That was smooth, bro. I give it to you. So it's so everybody to be clear, it is Diogen, but not Jin. No Jin, Gin. Right?
That's it.
That's it.
You got to say the last
Dio
part too. It's like a
Brando.
pimp named Slickback.
Say it with me now.
Dio. I'm just gonna call him Dio.
yeah.
I'm just gonna think Dio Brando every time. Dio.
But all right, Diogen, thank you so much for the question.
Appreciate
In
you.
the rant.
Hope you have a great rest of your day, because I'm assuming it's not
Evening.
nighttime over there.
Even.
Or
That's like 4:00 in the morning there, isn't it?
there, yeah, it's
Yeah,
Tyler
He stayed
hours.
up. He stayed up all
Right, it's
night.
not-
Diogen don't
just to
sleep.
cuss us out.
Diogen out here. You don't sleep.
All
It's
right,
him. Dio.
appreciate you. But would you like anybody to reach you anywhere?
No, that's cool.
All
See you
right,
guys later. Good night.
peace out, man. Good talk.
All right, bro.
Peace.
All right, last question of the night. Thank you so much for your patience, Arterial Stover.
Arterial
You're now
Stover.
on bed
Over.
and
And he's gone.
game. Shit. We were doing so well. Hold on.
Try it again.
Stove is the homie, so we gonna
Maybe he
try
wasn't
again.
ready, Arterial. You know what I'm saying?
So it fell asleep.
You turned your. At least did you unmuted yourself that
I saw
time, so
that.
we almost heard you. It's like you're trying to tell us something. What is it, Arterial?
Talking to her like Lassie.
Are they stuck in the
You know,
well?
like why this happens or like what it means when this happens?
I think Diogen was saying they might have Twitch open on their phone, or they're watching us on Twitch while also trying to use Discord.
Yeah, so they got to close out of the Twitch app and then try it.
See, but
Yeah.
the problem is I don't like people playing on my phone.
Close out Twitch, Stover. We'll try
I
again.
see what you did there.
You see what I did there? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
As long as you got it, that's all that matters. I just need one alibi for my story.
I think you got it. Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna just keep trying until it sticks.
Oh no, I don't think we got time for all that.
Yeah, that's bro. Like if he ain't doing it, he ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Hey,
there
you go.
All right, Stover, tell everybody what you did, just so they know when they ask their questions.
Okay, there's this thing that pops up that keeps saying join voice. I'm doing this on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I do this on my laptop, but it's ass. It's acting ass right now, so I'm doing it on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes.
No problems at all. You sound great.
Thank you. So yes, I'm doing this on my phone, and there's this prompt that keeps saying join voice. And every time I hit that, I just go out for some reason. So the prompt is up, but I'm not hitting it right now, and I'm talking perfectly. So that's all that is to it.
Oh, okay.
For me at least. I don't know about anyone else.
Android, iPhone?
iPhone.
All right.
So you're saying when you join, don't press join voice, basically.
Yes, I'm just leaving that prompt like open. I'm not hitting anything.
Interesting.
Okay, so the question I have, well, I had another question, but it was pretty layered, and I know y'all trying to get up out of here, so I just got a simple one, but it's an interesting one. Mm-hmm. Do y'all have any go-to games that y'all play for a certain mood that y'all are in?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Answers?
Apex.
so more recently, if I just want to play something quick and just kind of like, or just like, let's say like spend all day deal with my kid, he's in bed, I just want to kind of like de-stress and chill, I'll either throw on a fighting game like a Mortal Kombat or Fighters or something like that, or I'll play Apex, something that's quick, easy. I can play some games, play some rounds, play some matches, and I can get out. Second thing is if I'm motivated, or if like I'm playing a new game with a story and I want to kind of just like play for a few hours, then just to kind of like, help relax as well, like I'll play a story mode game that I feel like it's just something I can just kind of run through. So those are the two things. So it's usually what my mood with gaming is, I want to either just, unless I'm playing with other people, it's for me to just kind of relax and just kind of like de-stress from everything else in life. So
for me, a good minute, which is and it was proven in my yearly PlayStation games I played for a lot of hours on, was Division. Division 2 was definitely a game that kind of like what Granddad said, like if I just want to just come home, just relax, you know what I'm saying? If I know certain homies gonna be on playing, or if I just want to play by myself, I just pop on Division and start getting to shooting. But I can't, as far as right now, I can't say I have that game right now, really, because I'm playing so many different stuff. Shout out to Game Pass. But yeah, I don't know what's that game now, but it used to be Division 2. Like for sure, Stover. It used to be Division 2, hands down. Like I was playing that damn game every day for hours. Right
now, my pick up and play, I got a few minutes game is Streets of Rage for Mr. X Nightmare. Because I can play that for like 10, 15 minutes and still have progress toward my character's moves. And, it don't take a whole lot of brain power. My game used to be Forza Horizon 4, but for some reason I've been playing it quite a bit less. But what I would do is just pop open Spotify, hit the races, and not even hit races. Sometimes just drive around England, because that game is beautiful and I can't wait for Forza Horizon 5. But right now, Streets of Rage 4, survival mode.
I think I've told you mine multiple times. 2K, that's my mindless game. I'll play it just to say I play the game. Like if I don't feel like trying in a game, turn on 2K and I'll turn it on. And I play the shit on mute. I play 2K on mute even when I'm playing with y'all. This shit is on mute. I'm usually listening to audiobooks or catching up on YouTube videos or listening to battle raps or something else. That's my game. Like if I just want to relax and play a game, 2K. I've been slowly trying out Chaos City more in that slot, but it requires more effort. It requires me to actually try. 2K, I gotta be trying.
You gotta be careful with that 2K. That shit can set you off, boy.
I don't be doing those shit. I don't be playing online unless I'm playing with them. I'm usually just playing my player to get my player up. That's why I don't be getting as upset. That's why it's my.
Oh, okay. I feel it. I sometimes do the same thing. Just go on my player and just,
Yeah.
What were you saying, Tyler?
No, I said at the beginning Apex. Now, of course, I just play Apex all the time anyway, and y'all know that. But specifically, what I mean for my answer to this question is like everybody knows I work a fuck ton of hours, and on like the times when I'm not on set, like if I'm working from home, I really will. Like if I've already had my second cup of coffee and I'm still dragging a little bit or still tired, I'll like stop working for a little bit just to pop on the Apex and play like 2 games, and it actually does wake me up, like gets the adrenaline going and shit. So that'd be like my little jolt of energy in the middle of the day.
Oh, have you played season 10 yet? Because we were talking about season 10 a little bit. You weren't here yet. You got any thoughts?
Yeah, I managed to play. It was one of those things where it was like, all right, well, I've been waiting for this. I'm gonna just take, a half an hour from work, and then 2 hours later, I was like, fuck, which is part of the reason why I got to work some more after this podcast goes off. But yeah, I did manage to play for about like an hour and a half. Played with Seer a couple times. Got my first win as Seer, so that was lit. Also got another win as Revenant, so that was cool. But yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to play it as much as I want to. I will absolutely 100% be on that shit after I get done working tonight. So Tyler hours, y'all know how it is. But yeah, like it's been cool seeing some of the changes to the map. Of course, still have to get used to that and see where stuff is. People were kind of high dropping in spaces, and I don't know the layout well enough to immediately know where the loot is and all that. But yeah, I got the chance to play it for a little bit and looking forward to jumping into it some more. So I'll have more to say about it next week.
Hey, all right. Stover, what's your answer to your own question?
Well, something pretty casual, like when I get home from work. I just like to throw on something that I'll enjoy a lot, and that game for me is MLB The Show. I love MLB The Show.
On Xbox or PlayStation, because
PS4.
Okay.
Yes. By the way, quick question, Eric. Do you know if that game is on Game Pass for Xbox?
It is.
Yeah.
It still is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's dope. Because I have an Xbox One. I might have to check that out. Because I don't have it for PS4. Because I've been trying to hold out for when I get a new console, like the PS5, and get the next gen version. I've been trying to hold out for that, but I don't know. I might just say screw it and just get Game Pass just for that.
One of us. One up. No, I'm joking.
But yeah, MLB The Show, man, it's so fun. Like, I go on Road to the Show. That's the career mode. That's like my career of MLB The Show. And I've been playing the show since MLB The Show 18. And I grinded my guy up from like the minor leagues. My guy's overall right now is a 99. Like I can hit for contact. I can hit for power. I'm a good defender. I can run for speed. Like it's crazy. So I just go out there and just dominate like every game. So it's just so fun for me. It's just so relaxing and yeah.
Are you into baseball? Do you
Yes,
watch
sir.
games in real life? Watch it on TV? All that? What's your team?
My team is the New York Mets. I'm a Mets fan.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, if I feel angry or something, I'll put on some Call of Duty or something like that. A little bit of Fortnite if I have anyone to play with. I've been trying to get into Apex. So yeah, that's another thing.
Plays Fortnite. She might play with you.
I played with her in that the Viewer's Choice. If you remember that.
Oh, I forgot all about that. I forgot. You played that game for Tyler. That's crazy.
I was the guy who was breathing hard in the mic.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Stover, let me ask you something, bro. If you had to give us an elevator pitch to get us to play Fortnite, what would you say? If you had to convince everybody on the call, under the sound of your voice, everybody, driving their car, doing their chores, whatever. Tell us how Fortnite is not a kiddie game and may be worth our time.
Well, it kind of does look like a kiddie game because of like the animation, but I don't know, man. It just seems like a really fun time. It's like, okay, well, if you're not that much of a builder, I mean, you can just go ahead and wing it because I'm not much of a builder either. So just go around, just find some buddies you can play with, and just I don't know, just have fun because they change like everything almost like every season. It's like every season, like they change a lot of shit. So the Fortnite that I know now is nothing like the Fortnite that I knew in past years. So yeah, so that's all I really got.
When you play it by yourself, is it fun? Ooh, that's a no. All right, thank you for your time.
It's so frustrating playing alone, man. I need to have at least somebody playing with me, dude. Because
right.
you can play it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
if you're one of those guys who just doesn't like enjoy playing by yourself, you're really not going to enjoy in Fortnite.
It's me in Apex. I don't solo queue in Apex.
Yeah, I'd love to like point that out too, because I know that I'm wondering if there's like a difference between how fun one or the other is to play, because you just don't like playing without people anyway. So that's why I'm curious if you wouldn't enjoy playing Fortnite by yourself because it's actually specifically not fun to play by yourself, or if it's like a just prefer to game with people thing.
I don't like playing multiplayer games by myself. If I'm by myself, I prefer to just play a story mode or just like fight the computer.
It's better at Apex when I don't play with my friends. I play with my friends and I play like shit. When I play with randoms, I'm a murderer.
I think it's because
I'd be like talking, you know what I'm saying? So I'd be like more focused. It's like being on the phone, basically.
Yeah, that's what it'd be like.
Attention or hearing footsteps, or you know what I mean? Or I'll be in the middle of a conversation. So that's why I specifically, and I'll be hoping like people don't feel like offended or like I don't like them, because it's like I just be anti as fuck. And generally, like I have my mode where I'm trying to play games with people, like I'm trying to be social. It's like either I'm trying to be social or I'm trying to play. And most of the time I'm just trying to play, you know? So like I said, like playing with people to me is kind of like being on the phone. And like a lot of times I don't be feeling like interacting with people like that. I just want to just turn on the game and just kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah. Like if I want to shoot stuff by myself, I much rather play Doom's campaign or even like Halo's campaign or something like that. Another thing about playing with randoms versus playing with friends is that you have skill-based matchmaking being a factor. So if I play with somebody who's way better than me, like a Bash, like all the opponents are going to be as tough as he is. And me and my controller, him with his keyboard and mouse and his faster reflexes and shit, I'm gonna get demolished, which is what happens, but I still prefer that than to demolishing people by myself. I don't know, it's something about winning and just like, hey, we did it. Like, I don't know, man, it's something about that. Or just being able to tell somebody like, oh, it's somebody northwest without having to turn my controller and ping it, or like, hey, there's somebody right above you, or just being able to communicate a little bit more effectively has always been a dope thing for me.
That's real.
I get it.
I got a quick question for y'all. It's first to Apex. It's for first to Apex. The first time, like around, like when Apex first came out, I played like a game or two, and I haven't touched it since. But recently, I've been trying to get back into Apex. What's better, playing alone or playing with randoms?
It's all a preference thing.
That's the same thing, because when you play alone, you get bunched up with randoms. So
what you trying to do, like
I'll just play solo.
Yourself. Oh no, don't do that. Especially if you're not used to it, you're just gonna get murked because you're gonna have people like flanking you and shit, and it's gonna be. I feel like you have to have like a specific kind of you have to be used to the game and like the map and the layouts and the weapons and all that shit before you can really perform well by yourself up against squads of 3 or even 2. You know, so yeah, you're gonna have to, if you're not playing with people, you're gonna have to play with randos for a while.
Unless you do no fill. Lately, I've been trying duos.
That's what I do.
No fill. I've been doing duos no fill just to practice. Right. And like it does help you get better because like it forces you to learn how to take on multiple enemies at a time without no backup. You're gonna die a lot though. Don't get it twisted. You're gonna die a whole lot.
I'm very aware of that. I am very aware of that.
I don't mind playing Apex with people. I tend to not, just because I don't know, I might not be playing Apex or people don't send me an invite or some shit like that. But if you need like a crash course or whatever, some, you know, do some drills in fire range or something like that, I'm down to do it.
Or you can always ask B. B likes Apex a whole lot, don't you, B?
And we just found out if B was listening to the podcast.
B don't be listening to us.
We don't care.
B don't be listening to us. B just be
you know I don't mess with Apex, man.
He over there already doing Dead in Sports.
You know I don't mess with Apex.
He thought we was talking about DEW. That's what that was.
Right?
But yeah, I was the same way as you were. I got off of Apex after a few games when it first came out, and then I got back into it in around season 4, 5, 6. I don't remember, but yeah, got back into it. I love it now. And yeah, there's potential for you to love it as well. It's just a bigger learning curve when you have heroes. When, like, as far as I understand Fortnite, everybody has the same skill set. When it comes to Apex, the roster's growing, so you got to know what everything does, including inventory and weapons and, you know, tacticals, ultimates, passives. You got to like learn all that shit. So it can be a daunting task, but the best way to do it is to play it.
That's it.
Yep.
Do you want people to reach you, Stover?
I am on Twitter, IG, and SoundCloud at Arterial Stover.
All right. Oh, SoundCloud. Hold up. You rap? You make beats? You sing?
Yeah, man. He's on my sample challenge every month, man.
I'm slacking.
Got that heat too.
Yeah, man.
Got that heat.
But no, the reason why you
That's
probably
why-
haven't caught it, Eric, because it's I do it on Friday night.
Oh,
so it'd be
yeah,
the
that's
Friday
right.
that you're streaming.
See, that's why his last name is Stover, because he bring that heat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Stove guy cooks. You ain't know.
That's actually my last name, Stover. That's actually my last name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, DaBaby, if you need some beats, Stover got you, bro.
Bruh.
Damn.
Don't do that.
Damn.
You don't ruin Stover's career.
You gotta make like a
Don't
Willy
ruin Stover's
Wonka type
career
beat for him to
before it
actually want to rap on it, though.
You know how many Stover? Do you even use flutes like that? I don't even know if you use flutes.
Man, I got a lot of work to do. It's still a work in progress for me making beats. So,
oh shit!
I got a couple quick plugs I want to share real quick.
Do it too. Go ahead. Let me know.
Number one, Beezy, you shared a clip on Discord of you playing Ghost Recon Wildlands, where Bell, he was trying to walk up on some dude, and y'all said don't do it. That shit was funny.
Yeah, shout out. I think Bell's still in the chat though. Shout out to Bell and Black, man. Like that'd be like the squad game we playing right now, because they never finished Wildlands. So I'm just playing with them just because I just feel like shoot some shit up. So I just told them whenever they play, just hit me up and I'll play with them. And yeah, we was playing that damn game. Yeah, we were supposed to sneak up on them, not really sneak up on them, but we gotta track them and then tell them without being detected. So Bale talking about, and what was crazy, Stover, that was Bale's idea. Like his whole idea was like, okay, Beezy, you get the chopper, Black, you stay in the car and you get ready to tell him, and I'll let y'all know when. He gonna talk about something. I'm about to go grab him. We like, no, fool, don't grab him. And we failed the mission. We had to do it all over again. That shit was
pulled the FIFA.
That shit was crack.
You know damn well you did.
That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious, Stover. I even posted on my IG, man. I think I posted on Twitter as well, man. That shit is hilarious.
I don't know who that other guy was. I don't know if that was Black or somebody else, but their reaction was hilarious.
Yeah,
like I knew I was gonna do some shit.
That was Black. That was Black talking shit. Yeah, that was Black. Yeah.
And I got one more plug. This is the last one. If you watch Odd Fridays, at the conclusion of them, I create a playlist.
You're very good at
songs that they play. I appreciate that, Bloodbath. I really do.
Yes, we all do. Hey, the whole crew said. The whole crew loves it. Stover. Everybody, Rod, Ken, everybody loves it when you do that.
Oh man, that's dope, man. So yeah, if anyone's listening in the chat, if anyone's interested, I create a playlist. I'm pretty sure the Dead End Hip Hop account. I know Beezy retweets it, so if you guys want to check that out, it's on Spotify. I use Spotify, so if you guys want to check it out, it's on there. And if there's songs that are missing, the reason is because those songs are not on Spotify, unfortunately. Yeah, like Front Crusher Plus. Mike played quite a few songs off of there, and Front Crusher Plus is not on Spotify, so I couldn't get those on there. So.
But yo, Stover, shout out to you though, man, because you be quick as fuck with that playlist. Like as soon as we're done, we look up. Oh, the playlist is there. Like people just go back.
I think he makes it. So do you make it as a he makes it in real time.
I'm making it in real time.
Wow, yeah, man. I mean, it be out and like everybody loves it, dude. So yeah, shout out to you, man. Thank you for doing that.
Hey, no problem, man. Whatever I can do to feed the masses, man. Because this idea, whoever came up with this idea, is just dope as hell, man. It's once again, it's just great content. Like what you do, like all throughout the years of Dead End Hip Hop, Dead End Sports, Dead End Gaming, Dead End whatever. This entire Dead End brand is just great, and it's just another example of just great content that y'all are pulling out. So thank y'all, and appreciate y'all for that, man.
Thanks.
We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you. But yeah, that's all I got, man. That's it.
All right,
man. Appreciate you, Stover.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great night, man.
Yes, sir.
You too.
And Eric, good luck with whatever you got planned on doing. We're gonna miss you over here, man.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. I'll be around.
All right.
All right. So that was the question segment. Next week, if you want to holler at us, y'all know what to do. Join our Discord. Hop in the pod question queue right around the time Kev starts asking his one gotta go. And we will holler at you. And if you listen to what Stover did, just don't click the join thing, I suppose, after you get dragged into it.
Join the voice, apparently.
If you're using your phone, you'll get to us expeditiously, as one alleged child harmer would say. So with that being said, B.
All right. So yeah, as always, man, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Always following us. Eric V, like I said, this is not goodbye, it's see you later. But with that being said, what you got going on your channel this week?
Tomorrow I'm doing a streamer school on my on my Twitch channel. Streamer school, the Twitch stream actually kicked off my YouTube channel when I did it, because I just wanted to like share what I knew about streaming, but it really did like super well. So I decided I wanted to branch that off into a whole YouTube channel. So I'm doing one of those streams again where I just rattle off all the shit I know about streaming. And Friday I will be not streaming at all because I'm taking my nephew back to South Carolina. Saturday I'll be back with Zelda the Minish Cap. And then my Tuesdays are going to be used to make YouTube content for the Streamer School channel and maybe some TikTok shit too. But really what it is, I just need time to do it, and I don't have it right now. But yeah, look out for it.
What about you, Bloodbath? What's going on with HID and HD?
The HID boys who are now in HD are all in support of our dog Lil Bando. You know what I'm saying? Tell our dog Lil Bando to have a safe ride back home. You know what I'm saying? Lil Bando, if y'all didn't know, big homie, you know what I'm saying? That's Eric's nephew. Unfortunately, he won't be with us no more. But hey, we wish Lil Bando a safe trip. But as far as HID business, we're back at it. Videos dropping soon for our Summer Madness 4 recap. So yeah, be on the lookout on the YouTube. We'll probably upload it. I think we're gonna record it this week, so it'll be up next week. HID boys back in the biz, I guess is what we call it.
All right, Granddad, what you got going on your channel this week?
I'm gonna try to get back to finishing Ratchet and Clank. Maybe we can. Of course, we're gonna do Gears on Thursday, Gears 4. Maybe we can do also 2K games. Just talked about that. So basically, just see what happens. But I'm really trying to finish Ratchet and Clank up. So I don't know. We'll see if I can squeeze in a Ratchet and Clank stream. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, same with Eric. Thursday is gonna be Gears. And I want to try. Me and Granddad got we have a 2K game which he mentioned earlier that we have to play our regular season. So I think I might stream that on the Dead End Gaming channel, so y'all can watch us play each other on 2K. And what else? I probably might stream FIFA. I gotta play FIFA too as well. So I might stream that game.
I gotta play FIFA too.
Yeah,
stream both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream both of those. I'm gonna stream both of those on the Dead End Gaming channel.
Make sure you don't cheat too.
And then I want to do a stream. I want to do a stream with all of us too. With me, Bloodbath, or Granddad, or Isaiah. We playing KO City, so I want to stream that one as well at some point. But yeah, I don't know exactly what other days I'm going to stream on my channel. But like I always say, y'all see me, I might stream on Friday afternoon or Saturday morning, whatever. If y'all see me streaming, pop in and come holler at your boy, man. So, and Tyler, we gonna expect you see me streaming Apex?
All right. I think I'm hearing some static in my headphones. Where's my snare?
Damn.
Can I get more snare in my headphones?
Hey, okay, so Tyler, so at least
some trouble in it.
Can we get some Halo 3 multiplayer or something? Like Crucible, I hit you up with Iron Banner, and then I was like, oh shit, I forgot the new season of Apex is coming on. You're not gonna play Iron Banner with me. I was wrecking shit in there, just so you know. I was doing it with randoms. So
that's what's up. One of these days I'm gonna return to Destiny. It won't be today.
I know it won't. I know.
Yeah, because all my free time will go to the Apex in the next couple of days.
Might as well just get on that Apex, B. That's the only way you're gonna be able to play with Tyler. Just go ahead and hop on that Apex.
No, because she gonna yell at me in that damn game. Yep.
Yes, she will.
Yes, she is. If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, god damn it, I'm not. Like that is going to be Tyler to me. If I mess around and try to play Apex with her, she is going to go off on me, man. I'm telling you, I don't want those problems, Tyler. I do not want those problems. All right, like I really don't. I don't. I'm sorry.
The crazy thing is, Tyler keeps saying that she want to play KO City, but she don't do that either. So it's like, damn, we're gonna do that.
Oh, on my list of things. It's high on my list of things to do too.
Hey, I can't front Tyler. KO City is fun. It's fun. Look, it's fun.
And it has black people in it. You could make the black people.
Yeah, yes.
I'm gonna download it tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's what she said last week.
It's on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass.
He lying on me again.
Uh-oh.
Kevin doesn't lie. Tyler said something to that effect last week.
He wasn't on the show last week, wasn't
he? See, just lying on me.
You know, in hindsight, it might not have been last week. Kevin said,
you know, in hindsight,
she wasn't really here. But I know
it might have been 2 weeks ago. Because she was here 2 weeks ago. She was here last week and the week before that. I said last week before that, and then 2 weeks ago, it was like after that. She's only gone 2.
See how you doing, you Tyler? See that?
I'm about to start hitting them Ashanti notes like you lie. Why?
Right.
Why are you lying? Why? What did she say? Why do you have to lie to me? Yeah. Why you have to lie to the fans?
Look, Kevin, he don't know what to say. He like, damn.
Everybody lying. Damn. Tyler has said on multiple occasions, "Oh yeah, I'll play that," and then she don't. I know. I will say I cannot remember any of those specific examples at this moment in time, so I want to let them go. But when I remember another one, best believe I'm going to bring it up. So she's safe for now. She's safe for now.
All right, y'all. Well, that'll do it for this week. We will see y'all next week, episode 146. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.
And this man came out here attacking me. Guess what that resulted in? A loss.
It resulted in you attacking everybody else.
Oh!
Kev, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this all show, bro.
Wow.
Get it out the pre-show, bro. Get it all out your system now, because we ain't doing this all show.
And look, so you know what this means, right? No DEW tonight.
Yeah, we can't do DEW tonight, bro.
Y'all gonna be wrestling for real. That's gonna be.
We can't do DEW, bro. We can't do DEW tonight if you gonna be acting like this, bro.